me. Yeah, yeah. Whew, it's been a while since I said that. I don't know what y'all on though, man. Y'all on, how y'all coming, man? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man, to everybody, man, on phone now, man. Happy New Year. On phone now, man. Happy New Year, man. Everybody's steady talking about finally. Come on, man. On phone now, folks. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been outside, folks. I've been outside. I've been enjoying your life. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I had some news, some crazy news happened within my family. My moms know what some of them. She know what happened, but some unfortunate, very very crazy, stuff for that I had to navigate through. But outside of that, just been enjoying life, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Life is good, bro. Like, and I don't mean just my life. I mean just celebrating life. Like celebrating life, still being alive. Like making memories. You know what I'm saying? Like that all is fun. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm in that part of my life, man, where like I ain't gonna lie, man, like life's so short. A lot of things have happened, man, since I last streamed. And just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just enjoy life, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what I be having to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just be fun, folk. Like, growing up, man, you never know when you will get to these moments. You know what I'm saying? Buried my best friend at 16. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really know if I would be one of the ones that, you know, even made it to this point, man. I got a couple New Year's resolutions also. Like, one of them I think is like me trying to curse less on my streams. Like, I want to try to curse less on my streams. I think it'd be messing with my money. And I also think that, like, there's a lot of younger kids watching me also. So I probably, don't get me wrong though, I'm going to try to curse without, like, just at the expense of, like, the great streams and the content that we make. You know what I'm saying? So finding a balance between, like, keeping it a lot more cleaner and using other words, but, still keeping it the same vibe and energy wise. Also, another thing I want to do is like fully commit back to the gym. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Like I got this method where like I usually like work out, and then in the summer I usually fall off because I be locked in. I be partying and doing a lot. On a random Tuesday, it busts in the summer. It's all every day is 90. So I usually fall off in the summer and get back while it's cold. But yeah, I gotta get back, man. I ain't gonna lie, I had a little too much fun, and I'm even seeing it. Like when I take pictures, like man, like I just need to get back committed to the gym. And don't get me wrong, I still go to the gym, but it's a lot more sporadic. And as much as I'm doing out here, it's hard to catch back up. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to lock back in on that, folk, and those type of things. I think that's very important, man. Like, because when you locked in the gym, I feel like the physical also obviously is what like you trying to enhance, but it's a lot of mental and emotional things that come with just staying locked in the gym and watching your process, you know, turn you into a more healthier human being. So I just want to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Also this year, man, I just want to stay more consistent with my streams. I feel like for a while now, I just been having these runs where I like go on a run, then I don't stream for a while, go back on another run, then I don't stream for a while, man. I just want to stay locked in this year, bro. Like, see where I could really take this streaming stuff 2026, 2025 streaming brought me a lot, man. A lot of good connections outside of just money, but a lot of good connections, a lot of great people in my life and in my circles. So I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to focus on like locking in, man. Don't get me wrong, I could take a break, go off for a day or two, but for the most part, just staying locked in. You know what I'm saying? Keep working at what I'm doing. Never think that I'm too turned or did too much out here, man. So just try to lock in on that. My boy 410 Josh, shout out to bro. He said, welcome back, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to y'all. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year to all my mods. Everybody tapped in. Make sure you like, subscribe this video, man. Like this video and subscribe. Mark, Pat, Joel, Joe Bill. Shout out to folks. He say any new music coming soon. Yeah, real soon, actually. Me and Dot just came home. We just shot a video. Bushwick 6. Shout out to bro. He say Happy New Year, Tay. More money, more success this year. You know that, bro. Same to you. Phone them. Supreme 1. K Reese. Shout out to bro. He say, Happy New Year, Tay, man. I don't need to give you an endorsement deal at this point. I'm working on it now. I'm trying to get it now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need it for sure. Ace Say Less 23. Shout out to folks. He say, come to Texas. I be worried about your ass like you, my brother, in real life. I had to leave New Orleans or else I wouldn't still be here. Hey, man, look, I agree. You know, I probably one day need to check out a different venue. You know what I'm saying? But, man, RIP to those men. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is in the rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you worrying about me, bro. And we is real homies. You don't got to meet me, bro. Some niggas you just want the best for, man. That's what make you a friend of someone's or, like, one of their peoples, man. Like, what you want for that person, man. You know what I'm saying? So we is the guys, for regardless if we ever meet. My Moody S4GE, shout out to bro. He say this is my first time catching you live, man. Shout out to you, bro. Glad you could catch this stream, man, on phone them. Glad you could catch up, man. Phone them. Glad you could catch up, man. Phone them. But we got a lot to discuss, man. We got a lot to, you know, talk about. That's one of the privileges of taking a little break. A lot happens. A lot be going on. And, you know, I give myself a chance to, like, when I do bounce back and come back, I get a chance to speak on a lot of things that people been waiting on me to speak of, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that type of vibe, man. My mental is great, man. I feel great, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro. As good as I could feel, man. You know, like I said, some things that I ain't gonna speak of or let y'all in on yet that's going around. But I'm just staying positive about everything, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just staying positive and not letting negative thoughts seep in or, you know, change my mood or outlook on life, man. Life is good. God is good. You know what I'm saying? And that's the narrative I'm pushing right now. Happy New Year to everybody, though, man. Happy New Year, man. Let's have a crazy month, man. Let's have a crazy month, man. Let's go crazy, man. Phone them. What's up with y'all, though? What's up with y'all, though? How y'all been? What was y'all New Year's like, man? Like, what's y'all New Year's resolutions, man? What y'all got going on? What y'all want to accomplish? How did y'all bring in the new year? Like, let me talk to y'all for a minute before we get started, man. Cody, you talking about nigga called my phone, bro. A nigga called my phone, man. His girl had been calling me all that day. I had missed 3 phone calls from the lady. I called the girl back. She from out west. A nigga answered the phone. Nigga, stop calling her, nigga, damn. Go fast, nigga. Woo, woo. She sucking my dick right now, nigga. Fuck is you steady calling her phone, nigga? This my bitch. Damn. Click, I hung up on the nigga, but I was mad as hell, though. Cause not at the nigga, though. Like, fuck, dude. I was mad that the bitch let whatever she got going on seep and bleed onto me. Like, bitch, don't be letting niggas know I'm fucking you or fucking with you, bitch. That's irritating as hell. If you got a nigga that be going through your phone and beating your ass and all of that, don't come through my DM or come trying to fuck with me, man. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I ain't with all that. I'm phoning, like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, Dizio say he lost his day one homie coming into the new year, man. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. Head up, fool. I was actually glad, man. It looked like coming into the new year, ain't nobody from the rack get killed, like, of notoriety or that I could think of. I ain't see no Squid 8 posters or nothing like that. So it was the New Year Eve was was a success, I think. You know what I'm saying? Now coming into the New Year's, some crazy things happened. Some people got killed. 051 Wu got killed. I'm gonna speak on that. I also forgot to put him on the thumbnail because this thumbnail been made a while ago. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna speak on Wu getting killed for sure. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna speak on it. Hope everybody outside or whatever was going on had a safe New Year's though, man. For sure. My New Year was great, man. Went to the club, popped a bunch of bottles, man. I bought like 12 bottles. I ain't gonna lie. Came into the New Year, man. We was acting bad, folks. And the club that I was at closed at 5 in the morning, so I was just able to hang at one spot the whole night on phone. Like, I was just able to go in one spot, kick it like I was in Miami. Clubs in the rack don't close that late, so like, you know what I'm saying? You have to having that club that was open was great. You know what I'm saying? It was great, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, folks. That was actually great having that spot. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's not a lot of those spots. It's not a lot of those spots at all. So yeah. I'm actually about to get into the everything. Matter of fact, let me start with 051 Wu. So Wu was killed. I don't know what day it was. Somebody in the chat tell me the exact date, but I think it was like right after Christmas or something like that, man. And he was shot outside of like a bar type vibe. And I think he was at that spot. It was his daddy like coming home party. So if y'all not familiar, Wu Daddy is one of the big BDs named Fido. He was booked for like 4 murders, been gone them to like 30 years or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he came home probably like off of appeal or some shit. And on for them, Wu was at his like coming home party celebrating with him on phone. And this is why like now I don't want to make it seem like I'm aware or know how like Wu like got caught up like that for he was shot up 22 times or something like that for like so I don't want to make it seem like I know what led to his death, but I do want to say this. I seen a video that got posted. Well, it got posted obviously at the spot while he was there, but I seen it after because the blogs posted it, and it was basically like somebody that was in Wu family or that was at the coming home party for his father recorded a video. You know what I'm saying? That got posted, and it was like some girls, some older ladies looked like they was dancing, and then at the end of the video, you see they turned to Wu and they got Wu clear as day in the video. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to like talk about like that part of it, bro, because this is one of the reasons why like I encourage if I go out to anything with my family, bro, I tell anybody anywhere that I go, bro. Like even if y'all if you was following me, bro, and you go to my page, if you was on my page on New Year's Eve, I didn't post nothing the whole night I was in the club. Nothing. I posted after I left the club and got to my next destination safe. Like I didn't post while I was at the club. I didn't phone them. We didn't post while we was at the club. Like, we didn't do any posting, any nigga that was around us. It was even niggas that I was taking pictures with, people that was coming to see me, walk past, shake my hand and all that. They wanted to record pictures and videos, and I was telling them at the end, like, hey, boy, make sure you post that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you post that later after we had already left. You know what I'm saying? Like, but whatever you do, whenever you post it, do not post it right now while we all is here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that at all, folks. So, cause I get it, bro. Like, you just really never know who following who, bro. Like, it might be a motherfucker following one of Woo People's folk that's not even affiliated with a gang, but got cousins that is. It's that easy to drop a nigga low, bro. Like, y'all don't know who is following who related to who. And I tell y'all this all the time on my streams. Like, bro, it be niggas that Lil J, baby mama, brother, baby mama, it uncle, little cousin that's seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you be like, damn, I don't even follow nobody that's an op, or they would want nothing to happen to such and such. But it's like, you don't know who they know. You don't know what their intentions be. You don't know how things could get back to who they need to get back to just off this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't post nothing, folks. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, people in the streets will do shit like this. Like, if they know a nigga just came home and who your son is, they could even just assume that you coming home and having a coming home party, your son gonna be there. So anybody that know about this party and where this party is located is subjective to do some type of, just off train of thought. Oh yeah, Fido got a coming home party. Oh, that's Woo Diddy. Oh, I know he might be there. So now, as soon as they get that load of that party, whether they have visual evidence of you being there or not, it's safe to assume and make an educated guess or hypothesize that you will be there. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's important to keep everything buttoned up on them. Like, everything, bro. Like, it's important to keep all things buttoned up, folks. And it's also important for people to have parties, bro. Have them play them somewhere that is secured, bro. Even if it ain't no security, bro. Have a coming home party at the Hyatt downtown where a nigga got to get on the elevator and go up 60, 50, 30, 40 floors to get you. Not where you gonna walk right out and be right on the street that nobody's securing or nobody is caring about, bro. Like, I will go downtown for anything. I'm not going to the hundreds, the south suburbs for nothing. If you from the rack and you been in the south suburbs or you been in the hundreds, all what you know is it's a lot of ways to hit any block in the hundreds. It's a bunch of abandoned property, gangways, cuts, open lots and fields. It's police out there, but it's just such a big place. It's hard to secure, bro. You gotta have paid security out here, like, to secure these spots, bro. Off duty cops, on duty cops, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But certain things, bro, you gotta think ahead, folks, like ahead, because these people out here, bro, with the way the losses that's being like taken, these niggas is looking for any inkling of anything or any place they can catch niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's type of advice that I got for that type of thing. But you know, it being in the rack, bro, I don't encourage no nigga to live scary. Cause I say this all the time. Like, it's things happening in the rack, bro, and I could use those situations to make me move smarter and make me move better, but I don't want to let nothing that's happening around me turn me into some nigga who go run and hide, because at the end of the day, bro, niggas is dying every day. And I've been in the war since I was 12 years old, bro, and I've been knew how real shit can get. You know what I'm saying? How real things can go. I mean, how real things can get, how left ways can go. I've been knew that. So I just be thinking about a lot of the things, folk, like, and I use them to make myself move better. One of the guys from out west, Zoe, was killed leaving Hubbard, folk, and Hubbard is downtown. You know what I'm saying? But that's another security thing because the police downtown, they spend so much time securing areas that like you shouldn't be on the next block or 3 blocks over knowing that a club is getting let out. You should be all within an 8 to 10 block radius of the club, folks. Whichever clubs is busting that night. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be niggas able to lamp sitting outside, sitting in hot cars, bail out on the nigga, kill him, him and 4 other shooters get out. And it's just like, it shouldn't be that, bro. It shouldn't be that. So it's half of it is a person thing, the people that's these things is happening to. And the other half is just the security. Like I couldn't tell you how many people got pulled over senselessly downtown on that night. Zoe got killed leaving Hubbard. Police was probably sitting somewhere with somebody pulled over for expired plate or driving with no insurance, but y'all ain't catching these killers belting out, smoking people in these rural areas and in these spots where people is paying $4,000 a month to live in. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's part of why I say it's the protectors, the police, the city, so because y'all got people paying double the money to stay in some of these areas, bro, because y'all, it's supposed to be safer. You know what I'm saying? If I can walk out my crib and be robbed, shot, or killed, what separates this downtown area from the hood? Why is I'm paying $3,800 for a $1,700 crib? You know what I'm saying? If the safety, if I'm liable to get whacked, shot, or robbed down here than I am standing in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be some type of blame the city and the police gotta take for this, bro, because it's y'all job to secure these areas because people is literally paying twice as much money to live in these areas because they are safer. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving up more money with the what am I looking for? I'm giving up more money with the thought in mind that I'm living and staying somewhere safer. I'm giving up all of I can be shot, robbed, killed, drugs gonna be getting sold all day in my neighborhood. I'm paying extra for the safety of living down here and not dealing with that. So if I'm still living down here and I'm dealing with that still, we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's some blame to be took on the city and the people. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just unfortunate, man. What's going on out here in the city, it's been crazy, man, to say the least. Like, and I just been seeing everything, man. And don't get me wrong, bro. I still went outside on New Year's, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used everything that happened before New Year's to make sure I was moving better. Cause I'm one of them type of people, bro. I've accomplished and made a lot of big moves this year. And I love to be celebrated and I love to celebrate life now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, like I said, I don't want this stuff to turn me into some nigga who running and hiding. I just use everything to make sure that I'm moving better, for. You know what I'm saying? I went to the club, bro. When I was ready to leave the club, I sent niggas outside the club. Go grab them chopsticks. I didn't even pull up to the club with no handguns. Go grab them fully automatics, them 7.62s, them 5.56s, bro. Like, go get on point, bro. Them BD. I went to my car, got in my car, got out of there, made sure when nobody trailing me, doing this, doing that. I was in both mirrors, everybody on me and around me on go. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of thing that I did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's definitely unfortunate, man. I had some conversations with Wu, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to talk to Wu. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wu was actually recently just bumping heads about something. I think it was something that I said on stream. And he had made a post. He didn't say my name or nothing, but like the fans sent it to me like, man, is this about what you said on your stream about something? I forget what I even said, bro. But I don't think he liked what I said, and I thought he had like sent a little shade at me uh on his page, and I DM'd him, and me and him was like having a little back and forth, and then we end up like, look, bro, this is not for me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we got to. We said, bro, look, this is not for me and you. Like me and you don't do this for like, you know, whatever. But we don't do this for. We ain't on that. That ain't for us, folks. And we left it at that. Like we just literally deaded it on phone now. You know what I'm saying? Like we did it the whole conversation. And you know, he was a cool, level-headed dude, but he was still active. He was still in the streets, and he was still like in the heart of everything that was going on, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like it was unfortunate. Like, you know, bro, I'm from where I'm from and he from where he from. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be on here making it seem like I'm making sob stories for niggas that's the enemy or that's from enemy hoods or nothing like that. But I talked to him personally, folk, and I know what type of man's frame he had and what type of mindset he had. So, you know, it's an unfortunate situation, but this is how life be. You know what I'm saying? This is what can happen to any of us if we ever like don't move the right way or make the right decisions for. You know what I'm saying? So definitely an unfortunate situation, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's the type of life we living right now, and it's been going on forever. You know what I'm saying? It's been going on forever, man. And that's just what it is. Let me move on though, man. So since last time I've streamed, some interesting Diddy stuff have arisen. A documentary has been made, and it just was just crazy to see like everything that was going on with Diddy and how first off backdoor people can be, and including Diddy, bro. Like, do y'all know 50 Cent got the footage, bro? From the documentary he produced about Diddy. He got it from the cameraman that was following Diddy leading up to Diddy getting indicted. Because Diddy didn't pay his cameraman, bro. Imagine you got all this juicy footage of your days leading up to you getting indicted and you don't pay your cameraman. Now he done went to the enemy, sold 50 the footage, and the footage being used against you, folks. You know what I'm saying? And the footage don't do shit but make you look even guiltier about everything. You the footage of you live right before you finna get indicted straight up made you look like everything that you being accused of was that, folks, on BD. You know what I'm saying? RJ2 Trim, Happy New Year, broski. Happy New Year to you, man. Brando 1376, bro. He say take back on live, finna throw some on the grill. Hey, I know that's right, folks. Yeah, get it going, man. Hey, say less 23. Shout out to bro. He said I just delivered in the rack Tuesday, and you can see it's active out there. When I go to Joliet, it look like a whole different state. Yeah, bro, the rack is busting in the bitty right now. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, folks. But like the footage that it just was crazy, folks. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It was overly crazy, folks. And like just watching the documentary, bro. You know what I came to the end of the documentary feeling like, bro? Diddy was just basically like a gay, horny mob boss. Like he was just fucking niggas, doing freaky shit, and getting niggas killed. Like that's basically what I came up to at the end of everything. Like, damn, this nigga like a gay John Gotti. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker just dying left and right around this nigga, bro. Like what the right? Like, bro, like what type of geech man freak shit folk got going on? On phone them grade, bro. Like you just like, bro, I'm telling you, one thing this Diddy situation have opened my eyes to, bro, is that them Illuminati stories we all heard growing up, bro, is just Like, they actually got truth to them. The name, certain things, it might not be the Illuminati. It might not be ritual, this and that. But it might not be sacrifices and this and that. But at the end of the day, bro, niggas in them stories we all heard growing up wasn't far-fetched. Niggas is dying. Niggas is doing weird shit to get in these certain rooms and get it in these certain crowds. Niggas will do freaky shit to get to the next level. These big dudes is really freaks and gay niggas, and they is really weird, bro. They really will just, like, you will get in them rooms, bro, and you literally will be having, like, to do strange things for a piece of change, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, these niggas is that weird, bro. Like, I watched the shit with the nigga, what his name was? Lil Rod. And this nigga said basically, like, he used to go work with Diddy and was always working because he always was thinking, like, this gonna pay off. I'm gonna get to this level. And then it took a left turn and he still kept coming back. This nigga said, man, some days I would wake up and there would be girls there. And some days I would wake up in the bed and Diddy would be there. Like, what? Diddy would be there. He said he'll wake up and be sore and didn't know what happened. What? I can't even feel sorry for you no more, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I don't feel sorry for you. What you mean you woke up and your asshole was hurting and you kept coming back? What do you mean you would wake up in the bed with Diddy? No, bro. You a geek, folk. On for them. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. You a geek, folk. I don't feel sorry for you if you kept coming back, bro. You had 1,000. Bro, this nigga said he was missing his kids' birthdays, holidays, all type of shit. You missing your kids' biggest and best experiences in life, all to go have your asshole bleed at Diddy house. You type of niggas is the problem. I swear to God, I told my mama this, bro. And even though Lil Rod is in this generation, I told my mama this. I blame the people of her era and her generation. Diddy got shit coming out from the 90s about him sexually assaulting women and doing geek shit to niggas. Y'all kept it quiet, and then all of these niggas just got away with freak man shit for decades, and it took people like us in my era to go and catch niggas and put them in jail and lock their ass up. Y'all was letting Diddy play in y'all booty holes in the 90s and 2000s early. Y'all was letting Diddy sexually assault women and it was nothing happening. Now if a nigga grab a bitch ass, she could press charges, he get a sexual assault case, he done for life. Y'all let Diddy walk around with all these whispers of freaky shit. Y'all never did nothing, never said nothing to the right people. Let this man get away with murder, literally. And y'all just kept a blind eye because y'all thought Diddy was the one. Y'all say Diddy is the one, bro. Like, come on, gang. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I blame a lot of the older motherfuckers. If you 45 and up, this your fault, bro. Cause a lot of niggas got fucked in the ass, and a lot of women got sexually assaulted that wouldn't even got sexually assaulted if y'all put that nigga in jail 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But y'all didn't. Y'all was scared of being killed or being like outed out and not being able to make it. So y'all ass was straight up shutting up and dribbling. Like they told Bron to do. Just shut up and dribble. That's what y'all did. Y'all just shut up and just let him get away with everything. Let him do what he want to do. Let him say what he want to say. Let him freak who he want to freak. Like y'all did that, bro. Now there's motherfuckers in my era walking around with a sore ass because of y'all. Same shit with fucking Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein. All of these freaks y'all let get away because they was somebody. Where was the whistleblowers? Then you got so many niggas in the documentary saying something now that been got wronged by Diddy, bro. Niggas that was a part of Bad Boy that didn't say nothing for 30 years. You got wronged by Diddy in 99. You wait till the world come down on Diddy. Now you want to speak your piece. This is one of the reasons why I didn't like the documentary. Not 50 production in it, but a lot of you niggas real intent, man. Y'all didn't say nothing when y'all was being wronged alone. Y'all waited till the whole world got on Diddy bumper and then y'all want to come talking. Y'all want to come giving think pieces and saying what type of monster he was. Where was you at 25 years ago? Where were your antennas then? Well, this type of information could have stopped generations of people from getting molested, bro. Where? You waited and you waited and you waited. And he just freaked on niggas and freaked on niggas and freaked on niggas. And then you want to come and say something when everybody, when it's blowing up and it's popular to be against Diddy, you want to be against Diddy. But when it wasn't popular and those type of things will get you canceled and put out the game, a lot of you niggas sat and got your asses played with and sat around Diddy and heard what was being said and never said nothing and came to his defense when it all first hit the scene. And then when the world came down on him, now all of these ex-security guards and all of you niggas who sat around Diddy and was with the Diddy City parties and all that, now y'all got something to say. I don't want to hear from y'all. Okay? I don't. Because y'all are the problem too. Y'all was rounding up a lot of these niggas and girls that he did this shit to, bro. Y'all was a part of the problem. When y'all was eating off Diddy, everything was a green light. You know what I'm saying? When y'all couldn't eat off him no more or everything was blowing up, now everybody got something to say. You hear me? I don't like y'all type, bro. Y'all the niggas that kick niggas while they down. If y'all really was standing on something or standing for something, y'all would have did it. And y'all would have saved generations of women and niggas' lives who got ruined by Diddy in their relationships with him, bro. I listened to this nigga Diddy leave them voicemails for Lil Rod, bro, and I was straight up disgusted, bro. Like, even just watching his interactions with Lil Rod on the dock, like, you could tell Diddy was grooming that nigga. Diddy was grooming him, bro, like, grooming him, picking him up, lifting him up to tear him down, using who he was and his impression on people to straight up just fuck up these niggas' lives. He basically told that nigga when they was recording, like, bro, he couldn't catch his wave. He couldn't figure out what he was saying on the track. And he basically turned around and told everybody in the stool, like, bro, if this shit don't come out right, y'all lives ain't gonna be shit. If I don't do nothing, y'all ain't gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? So me and him fucking up in the studio and not being able to catch what I want to say and put it down how I want it to sound, that affect y'all lives more than mine. Because if this shit don't work, y'all ain't going to be shit. I'm P. Diddy. I'm a billionaire. Y'all the ones gonna be assed out. Literally. That's what he told Lil Rod and everybody that was in the stew. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, this nigga was a bold ass freak on BD. Like, he just let nigga know to their face. If I don't work, you don't work, bro. So you need to make some magic happen in this motherfucker. Because if I don't do nothing, you don't do nothing. He leaving that nigga voicemails and shit. Yeah, this Diddy. You know I love you, Rod. I love that little limp. I miss your smile. That dick so good. Like he damn near told him, yeah, I miss that dick. Miss that ass, nigga. He told that nigga, I miss your smile, Rod. Lil' Rod. Yeah. Bad boy for life. Like that's how them voicemails was sounding, bro. Them bitches sounded like he fucked you last week and you don't want to answer for him, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell he had fucked you already on them voicemails, Lil Rod, bro. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Shout out to my nigga Ern. He said the drought is over. Yeah, you know that we back, folks. We back for sure. Like, you know that, folks. Why High 30 said the number of views need to match them likes. Yeah, man. Y'all go make sure y'all hit that like button, bro. Like on phone them. Mr. Thingy Thing 7-4 say watching you react to Nap funny as hell. To rappers from Nap funny as hell. Yeah, they crazy, folks. They crazy, folks. But yeah, like, man, like that shit was just wild, bro. Like, it was just crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. It was overly wild. And I just feel like a lot of niggas contributed to his success. Cassie not a saint either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas contributed to the monster, the machine that was B. Diddy and Bad Boys, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't be mad at 50 Cent, bro. Like, I seen somebody was talking about this in the interview when they was trying to like bring up like, oh, 50 doing this over a girl. He mad his baby mama was with Diddy and da-da-da-da-da. And the dude told him like, man, people don't want to speak on the real, man. When 50 was writing for niggas and Diddy knew he had talent, why did 50 have to go to LA and get his deal? Why did he have to go with Dr. Dre? He said, first of all, Diddy put a red light on him, folk, and basically said, don't work with him, don't do this with him, don't do that with him. He got into it with Irv Gotti them niggas tried to kill him, and Diddy was with them niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at what drives 50 to do a lot of the things that he do, bro, 50 life was affected by everything happening with Puffy, folks. You know what I'm saying? Because now that I think about it, why did 50 Cent have to go to LA and get on with LA niggas when he the hottest nigga in New York? And y'all, this is the mecca of the industry and the labels. 99% of the labels are based out here, but I got to go work with the Cali niggas to get my deal. You know what I'm saying? So it just some of these things I never thought about till I heard somebody speak on. I'm like, wow, that kind of do make sense, bro. Them niggas did try to kill 50. Puffy was with those niggas. You know what I'm saying? On bro grave, folks. Feezy Fee, shout out to folks, man. He say I was in your top 3 viewers, folks. Mob me up, gang. It's coming soon, man. I'm blessing a lot of... Tag me. If you was in my top 5%, tag me, bro. Post it and tag me, man. On Phone Grave, man. I ain't gonna lie. I need to repost that. But yeah, bro, like... A lot of this shit with Diddy and 50 is deeper than what we like to think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, on Phone Grave, man, that shit was crazy. That whole Diddy documentary was wild as hell, folks. Like, Lil Rod, you bogus as hell, folks. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you overly wild, folks. You ain't right, folks. I don't feel sorry for you, nigga. You loved it. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say, folks. On Steve, folks. I don't care what no nigga say, folks. But let's move on, man. Unfortunately, we got a lot of topics, man. So since the last time I've been up here, why G Fatso then went viral for his baby mama, then took her baby around Q50 or let Q50 come around her with my little cousin. She just sitting there. She don't even know nothing that's going on or transpiring or nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she let Fatso Ops get one up on him, fool. And this is why I'm just need to say, bro. She young, and I know she regret this shit already. She regretted it the next day after she did it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do want to give this PSA and some words of advice to the niggas out here, bro. Like some of the horny niggas, the young niggas who just like to fuck raw and nutting bitches that they don't care to be with forever. Use shit like what Fesso went through, bro, to better yourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? We make lifetime decisions off one horny ass night or a night on the town, bro. You know what I'm saying? Use this type of shit, gang, because y'all don't really understand, folk, that one night of some horny shit can lead to a lifetime of straight up bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know she regret what she did, but at the same time, bro, we as men, we gotta make better decisions, bro. Because at the end of the day, this is how hurt women do. They will go fuck your enemy. Let your enemy play with your kid. You know what I'm saying? Get them niggas one up on you for it. Have you out here looking shitty as hell. Not even being smart enough to understand how much they actually embarrassing themselves. Because when you, after the smoke cleared, Fesso didn't look embarrassed, bro. The bitch looked more embarrassed than him. His baby mama she took a major L, bro. And she let my little cousin, which is his daughter, be subject to all type of scrutiny that she didn't even deserve, bro. And one thing as a parent, I don't give a fuck how old you is. As a parent, bro, one of your jobs is to protect your kid. Rather that be directly or indirectly, bro. You don't subject your kid to any type of public social media scrutiny, especially a 1-year-old. Now you got people on Facebook and on these social media sites making all these jokes about your 1-year-old daughter that one day will have to grow up and see all the things that were said about her. You know what I'm saying? You didn't protect your child in that moment because you was somewhere trying to move off hurt, and you put your daughter in some shit that she don't have no control of and won't even understand for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? You, as a parent, always, I don't give a fuck what you doing, bro. Gotta protect your kid, bro. That's your number one job as a parent, mother, father. I don't give a fuck if you a grandparent, nigga, great-grandparent. You protect your children, nigga. Your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't do anything that could come back and cause harm to your child, bro. And if you do, you failed them as a parent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You failed them you failed them as a parent, bro. And that's just that on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So women, y'all take that and make sure y'all move better too. Every time y'all move off spite or want to do something goofy, folk, make sure y'all remember, folk, that a trickle effect, and think 10 steps ahead. What can come to my child from this? You know what I'm saying? What can go against my child or hurt my child from this situation, bro? Because I'm moving off spite, or I'm moving off greed, or I'm trying to be petty, folks. You know what I'm saying? So I like to learn off everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it just exposed me, folks. It just showed me that we all as people, folks, we just gotta be better, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta be better, folks. Cause moving off emotion will put you somewhere, bro, you don't even need to be. And you making lifetime decisions. This internet shit never goes nowhere, y'all. 20 years from now, they gonna be bringing that up. It's gonna resurface some way, somehow, man. And I just feel like it's just weird, bro. But let's go into the sports real quick, man, because I got a couple sports takes I want to give. So one of the sports takes is like Carmelo Anthony. That's why he on my thumbnail. Cause I feel like Carmelo, bro, and D Wade to a degree, but not a lot, but some little shit here and there. Like, oh, and let me say this about the situation with Fatso and this BM also. I don't blame Q50 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because as an op, folk, you got real live. Your job is to get back at your ops whatever way you can or you see fit, bro. If a nigga that you op nigga who baby mama you could get next to will subject herself to letting you do that type of shit, you take it every time, 100 out of 100 times. He doing what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? He playing a role he's supposed to play. You know what I'm saying? It's the women's fault for allowing that type of shit to happen and not being able to have the self-awareness to know if he doing this because he like me or my daughter or care about me and my daughter, or he doing this because of his situation with my baby Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame Q50 not one bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what, especially how young he is, that's what you supposed to do, folks. These niggas real ops to each other, folks. A motherfucker give you a chance to get one up on your op, you do it. You take it every time. You know what I'm saying? And Fatso understand that. Fatso probably would have did the same shit if the shoe was on the other foot. So, you know, just wanted to say that. But back to Carmelo Anthony. So Melo, folk, I feel like Melo, bro, when it come to Brian, he just been doing a lot of weird ass shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He do a lot of weird shit to me that I don't think like as homies we supposed to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing, bro, I always did, bro. If I got a friend, bro, I don't give a fuck if you look at it like I'm being biased. I don't give a fuck if you look at it like I'm not doing my job. I don't give a fuck how you gonna take it. Cause I got my own platform and I could use my platform however I see fit, bro. Why y'all think I never got on here talking crazy or letting niggas talk crazy about 16 shot him, bro? I know some niggas, bro, some platforms and people that don't like 16, bro. And when 16 was going through certain shit with them, you never heard me speak down on 16 or let them speak down on 16. You know what I'm saying? When I had something to say about 16, I said it myself. And I low-key kept it. I kept it on the friend side. I ain't war with my friend or go back and forth with my friend like he wasn't my friend. I didn't beef with 16 or have negative shit to say about 16 like he was just a nigga on the street when we even started bumping heads. And we cool, we great now. But you know, we had our little hiccup. I still handled it like he was a friend of mine, bro. I didn't go and get the hitting below the belt and bringing up weird shit like that wasn't my friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't give a fuck. It's certain things y'all be begging me to speak on that I never do. You know why? Because I either know the person y'all trying to get me to clown or talk shit about, or like I got attached to them through some type of other person, and I'm not finna shed no light on that situation. Y'all can call me biased, y'all can call me unfair, y'all can say I'm not using my platform to be transparent. Y'all can say whatever y'all want, but at the end of the day, bro, we got relationships for a reason. You don't just turn on these relationships for the sake of content or for the sake of some type of internet game. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And I feel like that's what Melo been doing. Carmelo Anthony, bro. I feel like that's what he been doing since he retired, bro. And he been having a podcast when it come to Bron. Like, first of all, bro, if Bron your real mans, I didn't feel like you should have had Stephen A on your platform. You know what I'm saying? If Brian your real mans, now if y'all just was niggas who got drafted together and it was just more business than personal, bro, then I get that. But as you've presented that you and Brian Wade was like 3 peas in the pies, bro, I feel like you was wrong for that. And don't get me wrong, when you look at the interview with Stephen A, he did try to interject in here and there. But bro, the fact you gave a nigga who openly said he don't like Bron and he don't fuck with Bron on your platform and let him speak his piece and say negative shit about Bron and make crazy allegations about Bron. I don't fuck with that, bro. You came out publicly and said Bron saved your life before, bro. A nigga that saved your life before, you don't talk down on or give others the means to talk down on, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that's really your man's. Now, if it's not really your man's, come out and say that so a lot of people can look at this through a different lens. But from what we've been told and what history has said, y'all supposed to be brothers, bro. Y'all spent holidays together and y'all families then came together for shit. Like, you don't do that, bro. Y'all kids have grown up together, folks. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that, bro. Then he get on there saying little weird shit like, yeah, if I was Steph, I wouldn't look at LeBron. I wouldn't think LeBron was the GOAT. If I was Steph, it'd be Kobe, Jordan, and me. I wouldn't look at Bron. If I was Steph, first of all, bro, I'm going to be 100 with y'all. As great as Steph has been, bro, if Steph got any logic in his mind, bro, Steph know he don't belong in no conversation where he's in front of Bron, bro. Because a lot of times I feel like these podcasters and all that, they like to go off rings. They like to go off rings. Oh, yeah, Steph won 4 rings in LeBron's era. Well, Steph also was on a dynasty and LeBron wasn't. Steph also was the second best player on 2 of those 4 rings, and LeBron had to go to the finals dragging teams that shouldn't even been in the playoffs to the finals, and he was the best player, and he was outplaying Steph every time they met. Steph got 1 finals MVP, bro, in 4 rings. He probably should have 2 finals MVPs. I will give y'all that. But for people that think Steph won 4 rings in LeBron era, when he had to go get KD and play Robin for 2 of those rings, how do y'all think Steph could look at LeBron and think they equals, bro? It can't be from the All-NBA selections that LeBron got 20 of. 20 plus of. It can't be from the defensive selections that Steph never has had. It can't be from the MVP selections that Steph only got 2 and LeBron got 4 of. It can't be from the rings that they both got 4 of. It can't be from the finals MVPs that Steph only got 1 of. Steph is the greatest at one thing, bro, and that's shooting. LeBron is the only player in history, bro, that's top 5 in basically every major category that you judge stats off, bro. Rebounding, assists, steals, blocks. He top 5 to top 10 in everything, bro. You can't compare niggas who spent half their heights being the Robin to niggas who spent every height they ever played being a Batman, bro. And this why I be also mad at a lot of niggas when they talk about this Steph shit to LeBron, bro. Because I swear to God, a lot of people hold Bron going to Miami and they look down on it. But those same people will turn around and tell you about Steph 4 rings and why he should be in front of Bron. Like Steph ain't go get a nigga and go play second fiddle to a nigga and get on that plane and go to the Hamptons and beg KD to be on his team. So, because Steph never left, y'all give him all of these great things and hype. Y'all uplift Steph because he never left. But it's cool for Steph to run and go get a nigga and say, oh yeah, come be on my team, and can be the second man, can be a Robin to his Batman, and nobody say nothing. Because Steph, Clay, Draymond, all them niggas flew to the Hamptons to go talk to KD and beg him to come be a Warrior, bro. Come save us from LeBron James. That's what Steph did. Steph was on that plane. Steph went to that flight, bro. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga can go get on his knees and beg another nigga to come be the best player and come take his franchise to damn near a 3-peat, and it don't be looked at as nothing. But because LeBron went to Miami to go hoop, Everybody got a problem. Then they say LeBron made super teams a thing. How? When LeBron was playing the fucking Detroit Pistons that had all these motherfucking players that was gonna either be Hall of Famers or that was good to great players on one team and they was smacking LeBron up, nobody gave a fuck. When the Celtics all came together and they was smacking LeBron up, nobody gave a fuck. When they got PG, when they had Ray Allen and Rondo and KG and Paul Pierce and Kendrick Perkins, nobody said nothing, bro. When they was using the super team thing to go smack up LeBron and they was beating him, nobody gave a fuck. But when LeBron go to Miami and do it, he making super teams a thing. Everybody going to play together. This, that, and the third. These niggas been coming together and playing together. Nigga, Charles Barkley was on a team, bro, with Hakeem, Scottie Pippen. He was on that team, bro. He tried to go ring chase before he retired and went and got on another team with a whole bunch of other Hall of Famers to try to go get a ring. But because it didn't work, we don't talk about it. And he be one of the main niggas talking about what LeBron did in Miami. But you did the same thing, bro. You went and tried to ring chase. You didn't get the ring. So now you sit and you talk about niggas leaving like you didn't leave or go play with a bunch of other Hall of Famers to try to get a ring. You tried, bro, and failed. You know what I'm saying? Then niggas always say, oh, man, LeBron went there. If you really that, make niggas come to your team. Bro, as a Midwest nigga, let me explain something to y'all. It's only a few teams in the Midwest that a free agent, top free agent player or a player that's like great will come to, and that's Chicago. Chicago might be the only Midwest basketball team that's always been appealing to free agents or guys that's actually good at basketball, bro. Niggas was not trying to come to the Detroit until recently. Detroit hasn't been looked at as a team where niggas want to go to in 20 years. Before Kay Cunningham and Ivy and Duran and all them niggas got on the Pistons. The Cleveland Cavaliers, bro, even when LeBron was taking that team to the height of heights, bro, you had to be on another team in a terrible city or in a dry city to want to leave your team to go to Cleveland, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all really think D-Wade ever sat in at his crib in West Palm Beach or South Beach or downtown Miami and was like contemplating leaving and going to Cleveland? Like, answer that though, bro. Y'all really think that? Y'all think D-Wade, Bosh, y'all think these niggas ever had a chance, bro, of leaving and going to Cleveland? You know what I'm saying? And then people talking about LeBron went back. Yeah, LeBron from Ohio, bro. He is from Akron, which is 20, 30 minutes from Cleveland, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't leave and go and do that like that. Then they talking about Wade went to Cleveland. Wade went to Cleveland out of his prime. When Wade was getting tossed around and he was just taking whatever money the NBA would still give him. Prime Wade was that could control his own destiny, that was still highly sought after, was not leaving and going to Cleveland, man. Period. Period, bro. Even Memphis. Memphis is not, first of all, is not an East Coast team, bro. It's a down south team, bro. And even then, niggas wasn't going to Memphis, bro. It was niggas being drafted by Memphis that became great, or niggas that liked to play defense or predominantly was a defensive type of player that was going. Real hoopers that was offensive scorers and offensive juggernaut, they was not going to these places, bro. Nobody was going to play with LeBron in Cleveland. This is why I keep telling y'all, it's so important to actually have some type of look at everything through everything, bro, and give shit nuance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because what people don't say all the time, bro, is that LeBron left as a free agent. He didn't force his way out like a lot of these superstars do. He didn't hold them hostage. LeBron gave them his whole rookie contract to do what all of these other teams did that sent them to places, bro. That's what he did, bro. People talking about Kevin Love, bro. Kevin Love was playing for the Minnesota fucking Timberwolves when they was one of the worst teams in basketball. Hell yeah, he'll go play with LeBron James. He was losing every night, averaging 30 and 20, and they were still losing. Yeah, Kevin Love left to go play with LeBron. Kevin Love don't count when I'm talking about these type of players, bro, because he don't that situation don't apply to him. Kevin Love was one of those niggas who was a great player on a bad team, bro. See, a lot of y'all look at the stats these niggas had and what these niggas accomplished, and y'all try to make these niggas be so great. If I'm gonna tell you this, Austin Reeves is a baller, bro. And if Austin Reeves go to the Washington Wizards, Austin Reeves gonna average 30 and 10 a night. 30 and 10, 35 and 10 a night. But do that make him a great player? Or an all-time great player? No, I think Austin Reeves is good to very good, bro. But I don't think Austin Reeves, because he can go on a team and average 35 and 10, you can look at him, oh, yeah, the Lakers fucked up. Oh, no, he can't do that on the Lakers, bro. If the Lakers are a good team, he's not averaging 35 and 10. When you playing for nothing every night and you just worry about your own stats, yes. Yes, a lot of these. Why you think Michael Porter Jr. averaging basically what 30 right now on the Nets? Why he ain't do that as a fucking Denver Nugget? You got other good players with you. It's only one ball. You're not the best player on the team. You don't get to go places and just do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Then people always, how many top 75 players did LeBron play with? Okay, let's see. LeBron played with D. Wade. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. D. Wade was still in his prime when LeBron came. But D. Wade is not a nigga who was in his prime for a long time. Why you think Bron left after them 4 years, bro? The writing was on the wall about D. Wade, bro. D. Wade was already missing the playoffs and losing in the first round when right before LeBron came. D. Wade was already, he wasn't one of them niggas who had a long prime. D. Wade prime was basically when he first came in the league to like 2012, bro. You know what I'm saying? He had like a good 9-year run, bro. He was not in his prime the whole time LeBron was there, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. LeBron got a good 2 years of D. Wade's actual prime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then y'all bring up niggas like, oh, Ray Allen. Come on, for real, bro? Y'all bring up niggas like, look at Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis never got to the Lakers and won with LeBron, would Anthony Davis be a top 75 player or not? Would he? No. This is another problem I got with those type of things, because a lot of these niggas is top 75 players because of what they did with Bron. But y'all don't want to admit that. Y'all want to say, oh, Bron played with all these top 75 players when all of these niggas got top 75 rankings because they won with LeBron James. Kyrie Irving, I don't even think he made top 75, but he should have. But look at what Kyrie has done outside of Bron. Nothing. Nothing. All of Kyrie's best highlights in the playoffs came from when he was with Bron. Y'all bring up Luka. Luka just became a teammate of Bron's, and Luka ain't did shit as a Laker either. Why y'all acting like Luka went and fucking won a ring with LeBron? And LeBron 40 now. So it's like y'all bring up a lot of shit. Y'all even bring up Bosh. What the fuck Bosh do outside of what he did in Miami, bro? Is Bosh a top 75 player without Bron? Yes or no? No. 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 So a lot of y'all say shit, and it's like, okay, if you take away the success that these niggas had with Bron, these niggas wouldn't even be top 100 all-time players. They wouldn't. Bosh is not gonna be a fucking top 75 player if he didn't win with Bron. I don't give a fuck how good he was on a bad team. What did Bosh do before Bron? Was missing the playoffs and going out in the first round. AD was the same way. Kyrie, he wasn't even top 75, but he should have been over Damian Lillard. I think that, bro. Damian Lillard should not have been a top 75 player. If it's between him and Kyrie, Kyrie got the rings, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. So it should have been Kyrie over Dame Lillard. And Kyrie ain't did shit after LeBron, bro. Nothing. AD ain't did shit before LeBron. Nothing. Ray Allen was already old as fuck. Chris Bosh did nothing. Wade prime was short-lived. It wasn't 08 Wade or no shit like that. It was a great Wade, but it wasn't a great for a long extensive time but Wade. He played with Melo. Melo was on the fucking team and he was about to retire after that. He literally retired after that, bro. Was Rondo even a top 75 player? I don't even think Rondo made the top 75, bro. But even him, Rondo won one ring before Bron, bro. He won a top 75 player, bro. He won one with Bron that sent him up and made him even more of a future Hall of Famer that I think he is. I think that one ring he had, he a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. If you're not going to get a conversation nuance, bro, don't bring up certain shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, a lot of y'all arguments, if we really sat and broke them down, we can break them up, bro. You know what I'm saying? But back to Melo. Melo, bro. Come on, folks. If this your man's, bro, you owe him more than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You owe him more than that, bro. Stop doing weird shit for the sake of content, bro. And I'm going to be 100. This is going to be me being subjective right now. Bron do weird shit too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like how Bron handled that shit with him and Drake. I didn't like it. And I'm the biggest Bron fan you'll find. But I called the spade a spade. That wasn't real, Bron. And since I'm able to call a spade and I'm not just blinded by niggas being Hall of Famers and greats and all that shit, bro, I can call this shit bullshit. Wade been doing clown shit. That just is what it is, bro. That it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit shouldn't have never happened, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit shouldn't have never happened. And then you got somebody that come to my nepotism. His son shouldn't have been playing. Bro, what the fuck? You know what I hate about this shit with Bronny is because a lot of niggas who don't like Bron use Bronny as some type of scapegoat to try to justify shit. First of all, bro, as much as LeBron James did for this league, bro, LeBron should be able to do what the fuck he want to do. First of all. Second of all, the thing that I don't like about this shit that y'all always talking about when it come to Bronny is y'all act like they used the first round pick on Bronny. Bronny was one of the last 3 niggas to be drafted, bro. If I tell y'all, right, and I broke this down before, and I'm not going to do it now because I don't give a fuck to do it. But if y'all go look at the 5 niggas drafted before Bronny and the 2, 3 niggas drafted after Bronny, bro. What the fuck are they doing? Nothing. Y'all be acting like these motherfuckers used the pick. Like, it's other second round picks that could have been drafted 55th over Bronny. None of these niggas the last 10 niggas in the second round of the draft is doing nothing. They doing nothing. They not doing nothing, bro. Why y'all acting like they gave up a real draft pick that they could have used on another nigga that's hooping? They drafted Dalton Connect in the first round. He's obviously better than Bron. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Kobe, you could bring up Kobe and you could say they tarnished his name. They tarnished LeBron's name also. Kobe ain't never get a chance to have one of his kids drafted. Kobe got all daughters. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, Kobe did a lot for this league. And then I'm going to say another thing about this too when it come to Bron, bro. As far as him leaving. If a nigga give you his whole rookie contract to do what these other teams did, like do what the Lakers did when they got Shaq. They drafted Kobe and then they put all their chips in the middle of the table when they got Shaq. You know what I'm saying? If you can't draft a nigga like the Bulls did when they drafted Scottie Pippen, or the Warriors did when they drafted Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, and all of these niggas who would grow to become Hall of Famers, if you're not gonna draft the niggas that could come along with me, then you gotta do some free agent magic. The Cavaliers did none of that. Y'all would have rather LeBron waste his all-time great talent trying to stay loyal to a franchise that's not loyal to him. And I don't agree with that, bro. That's just like when niggas be mad at me because I don't root for certain teams because I'm from that city. Like niggas, you get mad at me. How you from Chicago? You not a Bulls fan. How you from Chicago and you don't like the Bears? You know why I don't like the Bears or the Bulls? Because since I've been alive, they ain't never did shit but take us to the highest highs to drop us on our fucking heads. They ain't never did shit but draft players and fucking let them go in free agency, trade all the good players, play great in the regular season, lay an egg in the playoffs. That's all they've ever done since I've been alive. The Bears had one great season where they went to the Super Bowl and they got their ass spanked on full now. The Bulls, outside of those prime D Rose years before he got injured, they never did nothing. They let a lot of great and good players walk, traded a lot of good players. The only team in all of sports that I feel like capitalized and did what they supposed to did, bro, is the Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks is the only team since I've been alive, when they had Kane and those boys, that actually recognized what they had, put better and greater players around each other, and they reaped benefits and had a great run. It's it. The Chicago Blackhawks, bro. The only team. The Sox had they had a few good years, but they've accomplished greatness one time since I've been alive, bro. That 05 season. The Cubs, before they won in 2016, them niggas went 100 years straight without winning a World Series, bro. So when people get mad at me for not being a homer, you gotta understand, bro. I'm not gonna champion all that shit Michael Jordan did, because I was not born or won. When he won in 96, all them rings he won, that first 3-peat, I wasn't even born. The second 3-peat, bro, I was not born, just born, 1 and 2. What the fuck y'all want me to do? Matter of fact, I was not born, just born, and 1. Fuck y'all want me to root for the Chicago Bulls on shit that happened before I was even a thought in my fucking parents' mind. I can't do nothing about that. I can't do nothing with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing with that, bro. I can't do nothing with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So at the end of the day, bro, nigga, I wasn't even fucking, man, bro, look. Outside of the Blackhawks, that's the only thing I've ever seen great, bro. The Blackhawks was that. And I swear, being from Chicago in those years when the Blackhawks was doing what they was doing, what a time to be alive, man. Them niggas was like the fucking presidents and mayors of this city. I remember that. Nigga, everybody had Blackhawks jerseys, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But everything outside of that, bro, like, it just is nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, bro, like, I feel like Melo owed LeBron a lot more respect and a lot more fucking, you know, like, I just feel like he should have he owed him a lot more loyalty, folks. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we didn't get that, folks. And it's just sad to see, folks. I ain't gonna lie, it's just sad to see. But let's move on, man, to the NFL. I'm gonna say this about the NFL, man. A lot has been going on. First of all, my Chiefs ain't in the playoffs. Get well soon to Patrick Mahomes. You know, it was a great run. You know, I'd rather it happen like this than to honestly happen and you lose in the playoffs or something like that. You know, you basically had a terrible team all year and you was putting a fucking bandage on everything and it just didn't work, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that happens. You know what I'm saying? So Mahomes is out, the Chiefs is out. Get well soon to Mahomes. What I will say is this, though. Because Joe Burrow also isn't playing, and he is also a grim reaper in the playoffs. I want to say this to Lamar Jackson, and I want to say this to Josh Allen. Y'all boogeyman is not in the playoffs. And Josh Allen, your other boogeyman is not in the playoffs. Because Joe Burrow did go to Buffalo and spank your ass. I seen that on television. I was watching that game. Joe Burrow and Mahomes not in the playoffs. Lamar Jackson, you actually about to play versus the Steelers, and we about to see if you can get into the playoffs. Your hopes are still alive. But I'm going to just say this if you make it. Mahomes and Joe are not there. If neither one of you niggas represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, I don't know if y'all gonna ever get one, bro. I don't know if y'all ever gonna get one, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. It's important for y'all to do this, bro. For the Ravens fans and the Buffalo Bill fans, bro. It's important that y'all do this, bro. Because if y'all don't do it now, I'm telling you, me just being on the outside looking in, knowing what type of person Mahomes is and knowing what type of player Joe Burrow is, bro, y'all ain't gonna get it this sweet again. Y'all got a bunch of young niggas who ain't even won playoff games or only won one or two ever in their life. Most of these niggas ain't never been to the playoffs and ain't never been to an AFC championship game for sure. If y'all can't win this year, bro, y'all might not never win it, bro. Because after this year, both of y'all coaches are going to be fired, bro. Both of them. John Harbaugh and Sean McDermott, bro, are going to be fired. They're going to the goulash, bro. I'm telling you. So you're going to have a new head coach, both of y'all most likely, new offensive coordinators, and that is an adjustment in itself, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all going to do it, y'all got to do it now. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't do it now and y'all lose to players that's younger than y'all that is fucking ain't never did shit in the playoffs, and y'all got to go on the road, which both of y'all aren't good at, really. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lose at home and on the road to niggas, bro. I've seen Josh Allen have Patrick Mahomes in Buffalo and couldn't beat him. I've seen Josh Allen play Joe Burrow at home and couldn't beat him. I've seen Lamar Jackson in an AFC championship game have to play Pat Mahomes, and he lost. I've seen Lamar have to play Josh Allen at home, and he lost. So at the end of the day, both of y'all got a lot riding on this playoff run. Please get it done. If y'all don't get it done, y'all gonna regret it. Now, while I'm on the sports topic, I do want to speak on this also, man. So, first, I just want to give some shout outs, some love to Shador Sanders. They finally put him in. You know what I'm saying? He's playing good to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of flashes. I'm also seeing a lot of mistakes that he's a rookie they gonna make. You know what I'm saying? And I also see a lot of unfortunate shit that's happening, bro. I don't know how many tipped picks I've seen Shador throw, but I feel like it's more than 75% of the quarterbacks in the league, and he only played about 6 games, bro. He gotta be somewhere near the top of tipped ball interceptions, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. He gotta be somewhere up there, if you ask me, bro. Just off what I've seen. I don't think nobody has thrown more picks, or he gotta be in the top 5 of tipped picks. And he only been playing 6 games, bro. It's just like he throw one tipped interception every game. He throw the ball, a defensive lineman tip it go in there, and the other team pick it off. Or he throw a ball, if go right into his receiver hand, bounce up in the air, they pick it. He get like one of those a game. You know what I'm saying? So, but I've also seen flashes. I've seen him hit niggas in stride, throw touchdowns, and place the ball where it's just perfect. So I'm seeing flashes, and I feel like I'm happy he finally got his chance to show people what he can do. He has made some mistakes, but I feel like, as a rookie, he should be given some wiggle room and some grace. Also, to speak of sports, I want to speak on this. Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green have been going back and forth a lot. You know what I'm saying? And Kenyon Martin, bro, he been doing a lot of talking about Draymond and Draymond's career and what Draymond accomplished and how many better power forwards it is in the game and all of this and that, right? And I just want to tell Kenyon Martin this. Kenyon Martin, bro, you sound like a hater, first of all. Because I honestly feel like, bro, what people do is they play with a lot of shit and they use stats and numbers that make their argument sound right, bro. But I feel like if we really give everything nuance, a lot of these niggas don't really be having a leg to stand on when it comes to a lot of shit. You feel me? Kenyon Martin keep bringing up Draymond Green points and Draymond Green this and that and how much he's done this and that. Bro, every nigga is not the same. You know what I'm saying? Draymond has never been an offensive player. He's never even been a high volume player, bro. Draymond Green is great at the shit that don't even show up in a stat sheet, bro. So using stats a lot to try to show what Draymond Green has meant to the Warriors, bro, is just trying to flip a narrative, and it's doing a lot of shit to the disservice of Draymond Green, bro. And I tell niggas this shit about Draymond Green all the time. Do y'all not notice Draymond? You see why Draymond Green out of KD, Clay, Steph, and Draymond, it's a reason. Of course, Steph was never even on the trade market, but it's a reason why Draymond Green had even a longer leash than Klay Thompson, who's also going to be a Hall of Famer, first ballot. The people on the Warriors and in the Warriors organization understand what Draymond Green means to the Golden State Warriors dynasty. Steph don't even play good when Draymond not playing, bro. Draymond was he was the enforcer. Draymond gets the ball to Steph like nobody else could get the ball to Steph. Draymond know what Steph gonna be on all times, and he know how to get on the ball at all times, bro. He know how to defend 1 through 5, and he know how to play bigger than he is, bro. I honestly think if Draymond Green in his prime, bro, played Kenyon Martin, bro, he would have Kenyon Martin ass locked up in a torture chamber. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Kenyon Martin, bro, I know you like to talk crazy because you went to the finals and shit where you got over smoked by the Lakers, by the way. I don't know why you be overly talking. I think you got smoked twice by the Lakers, actually. You didn't go to the finals twice and get overbelted to ass by the Lakers. If I'm not remembering, ain't now remembering that right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm remembering that right. So now, for the people that say y'all don't agree, just remember, Draymond have locked up better players. Kenyon Martin was good, and he talks about leading a team and scoring and all of that, bro, and he was a #1 pick. But Draymond Green has guarded and defended and locked up better offensive players, bro. And I'm talking about niggas that's more shifty, got more in their arsenal, more in their bag, all type of shit. He's played niggas that's way better than Kenyon Martin, bro. And has locked them up or did a good job on them, bro. Outside of Jokic, which Draymond will agree, like, he can't do nothing with Jokic, but who cared? You know what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, bro, like Kenyon Martin, let's stop acting like you was just such a great, like you was Tim Duncan or something, bro. You was not that. Like, you wasn't that, bro. You was good. You was kind of great for the Nets. Y'all went and played in the finals and all of that. But, bro, no, bro. Draymond would have had you in the torture chamber, bro. Y'all forget, because y'all always worried about Draymond's stats, bro. Draymond is a defensive player of the year, and he got that playing 1 through 5, not just power forwards and centers. Most of the time, he was guarding the other team's best offensive player, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare this Draymond to that Draymond, which is still a great defender. But at the end of the day, bro, Draymond has guarded and played way better power forwards than Kenyon Martin, bro. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that, y'all. Kenyon Martin, you don't got the resume to be trying to down another nigga's career. Because you want to know why? When they talk about the best second round picks ever, you know Draymond is one of them, bro. Draymond is one of the top 5 best second round picks ever in the world. Him, Gilbert Arenas, Jokic, them type of names come up every time these type of conversations come up. Every time, bro. And you was a #1 overall pick, and you know what you did as a #1 overall pick? You failed, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. As a #1 pick, you held to a higher standard, bro. And as a #1 pick, you did close to nothing resume-wise. I'm just being 100 with you, bro. You way worse than Draymond because of the simple fact that you had a lot more expectation and Draymond had none. What Draymond turned his career into is such greater than what you turned your career to. Because he was expected to basically be a Bronny James. And you was expected to be some all-time great, and you wasn't. And y'all don't gotta agree with me, bro. I don't care if y'all agree, but I know what I know. I don't care if y'all agree. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't gotta agree with me. But I'm gonna tell you what my eyes tell me, bro. Draymond have guarded niggas 10 times better than Kenyon Martin, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Way better. 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all not finna sit here and make me feel like Kenyon Martin can talk about Draymond Green. How? What the fuck? Y'all, okay, for the people, the naysayers, bro, y'all tell me what qualifies Kenyon Martin to talk shit about Draymond Green. Can I hear that? Can y'all tell me that, bro? Y'all keep talking about the rings. What about his defensive player of the year that he got? Y'all, he got that because of Steph and them too? Because last time I checked, they was killers on offense. So he can't get no DPOI from that. Kenyon was a better defender than Draymond Green, bro. Is y'all cool? Then look at what niggas say. Kenyon Martin led the team in points. Who the fuck gives a fuck, bro? When you got Jason Kidd feeding you every other fucking play, yeah, you should. And why y'all talk? Go look up how many points Kenyon Martin averaged when he led the team in points. I think it was somewhere around 19 or 20. Why y'all acting like Kenyon Martin was averaging 30? Leading the Knicks. Why y'all doing that, bro? Why? Why? Jason Kidd was feeding everybody. Everybody numbers inflated playing with Jason Kidd. This man, y'all act like he was out there fucking putting up KD numbers every night, bro. He said back then 19 was 25. I don't give a fuck. 25 is not a lot. Because a lot of niggas was averaging 27 back then. 28, 30. Kobe, it was 12, 15 niggas averaging over 27 a game 15 years ago. Then niggas say, I don't think Kenyon Martin better, but he do got the right to talk. How? How can you shit on a defensive player of the year, a full-time NBA champ, and a nigga that had been on so many buku amount of all defensive teams, and he has what qualify him? What? He can talk how? Because he was the first overall pick? Y'all worried about his motherfucking what? Come on, man. I don't even feel like Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green close, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, he wasn't a better overall player. Draymond Green was a better assister than him. He passed the ball better than him. He's a better defender than him. He's a smarter player than him. So what the fuck make him so much better than Draymond Green? You didn't win like Draymond Green. So just keep it on a personal player level. What was you way better at where you could feel like you could look down on Draymond Green? Because Draymond Green not a scorer. That's not what he do. That's not what he do. Draymond Green ain't never tried to be a scorer, bro. That's not what he do. So I don't get it. Like, y'all could keep taking Kenyon Martin over Draymond, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, Draymond was a walking triple-double them there at one point, bro. He was hovering around double-digit points, 8 or 9 assists and rebounds a game. Come on, man. He said if Kenyon Martin was in the league, earn 813 shout out to bro. He said if Kenyon Martin was in the league right now, he would have had to guard Tatum and Giannis. Dre should have got DPOI over Gobert and Marcus Smart. And they ain't going to say that. Draymond Green should have got that DPOI. Now, what do y'all think Kenyon Martin would have did with Giannis and Jason Tatum? What do y'all think he would have did with KD in his prime? Because these is all small and power forwards, bro. Come on, man. You, like, no, bro. And this is what Draymond Green made his bread and butter, bro. Of guard niggas like that. Guard niggas like Luka. Guard those type of niggas, bro. Putting their ass in the torture chamber. That's how he made his name. So, like, I don't like that, bro. Like, I feel like Kenyon Martin, I don't know what, like, high pedestal he be trying to hold himself to, bro. But Kenyon, bro, like you would have got embarrassed by a lot of these niggas that Draymond Green was locking up every other night, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's stop it. Let's stop it, bro. Golden State needed Draymond Green, bro. The Nets probably could have won if they didn't have you. A nigga thinking that he better than he actually was because he was a first round pick. Nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about what the fuck they call that folk, his pedigree. Don't nobody give a fuck about your pedigree, nigga. Yeah, you went first overall. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You probably one of the worst first overall picks in the last 50 years, bro. Real shit. Like if we bring up good to worst first round picks and over and underachieving first round picks, bro, you do not come up in the good part, bro. You don't. Your name get thrown up, bro, when we talking about the worst first picks of the draft ever. You was alright. Come on, man. We not finna do that, though. Come on, bro. We not finna do that, bro. Come on, bro, stop. You don't know sport. Just because you don't agree with... Go pull up something that show me I'm blind. Nigga keep talking about sports. You don't know sports. Go pull up something showing me I'm bapping. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Because I know what I got facts. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it, nigga. We got facts. Fuck you talking about, nigga. That nigga ain't did nothing as a first overall pick. Nothing. Fuck. Nothing. Nothing. He did nothing. Fuck. Nigga. Y'all talking about, oh, he led them and put... Man, look, no, fuck that, y'all. Let's do this, folks. He led, hey, look. Kenyon Martin led the Nets in scoring during the 2001-2002 season, averaging 14.9 points per game, just barely edging out Jason Kidd. Is this y'all fucking king? Is this y'all king? Shit, look like he was just like Draymond to me. $14 points? This what we doing? Come on, bro. Nah, it's not. Draymond got a lot of... He was a better defender than him, bro. What do you mean? That's all he got over... All Draymond got over him is ring. Draymond Green was a better all-around player than Kenyon Martin, bro. He was a better all-around player than Kenyon Martin. He was a smarter player. He was a better assister. He was a better defender. You know what I'm saying? Draymond has averaged 14 points before in his life, bro. Draymond Green used to literally walk around and was liable to score a triple-double any game, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all trying to use certain shit and play with the numbers, man. I don't give a fuck about all that, bro. This what y'all do to Bron. When y'all bring him up, when y'all compare him to other greats, y'all do this same shit. The LeBron haters, y'all try, oh, this guy was a better scorer than him, or this guy had killer instinct. What the fuck do any of that even mean? Y'all trying to use shit that we can't even fucking see or fathom to try to go and try to justify some shit. Nigga, we play basketball. Basketball ain't just about putting the ball through the hoop. Basketball, if it was only about that, the only stat would be scoring. But it's not only about that. It's about other shit, bro. It's about other things on phone. Come on, man. It's other things. So we not doing this, bro, on BD. Niggas who play the game the right way, it can do a little bit of everything. Why the fuck would I be averaging 30 a game? I'm getting 8 boards a game, getting assists a game, all type of shit, bro. Come on, man. He said you could have put up above average point power forward on that Warriors squad. I don't think Dre's sorry, though. No, you couldn't have. You know why? Because Dre was actually a point forward. Steph Curry was actually a shooting guard masquerading as a point guard, bro. He was a 2 masquerading as a 1. So you couldn't have just put a above average or average power forward on the Warriors because Draymond Green was actually their point guard. He is actually their point. He the one actually runs their offense. He the one actually finds their shooters. He the one actually know when and where to set a screen. He the one actually guarding the other team's best players, bro. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we not doing that, folks. He talking about because he wasn't they, bro. Draymond Green always been their point guard. He always been their point guard, bro. He always been their point. He always be their one. I don't give a fuck what year y'all go look. Since the Warriors been winning rings, Draymond Green has really been their point forward, bro. Steph is a 2, for real. Steph a 2. Steph a 2, bro. Steph a 2, folks. So at the end of the day, bro, like this, like, come on, folks. Like, we not doing this, folks. A lot of you niggas that say a nigga better, y'all don't got no metrics, nothing to really show that this is a fact. Y'all just don't like Draymond, so y'all use it to hate. Then Kenyon Martin, bro, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off that, bro. You throw rocks and you just hide your hand, bro, or you will throw a rock and not hide your hand, bro. But let's not be the pot that calls the kettle black, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not be that, bro. You wasn't the most mild-mannered saint in the league when you played, bro. Like, let's just keep it a bean. You wasn't, bro. You was a nuisance and a problem, and you wanted shit to be how you wanted it to be, and you was all aggressive and used to be getting into it with niggas too. Because I seen him talking about some shit when Draymond got into it with Steve Kerr. Bro, come on. I don't want to hear that. Because you the same nigga, bro, who went at your coach and went on all type of rants about your coach. What the fuck is his coach name? I forget. What's the white nigga name? What's the white nigga name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what the fuck is his name? He old as hell now, man. Don't phone him. George Karl, folks. You forgot all the shit you said about George Karl, folks? You forgot. We ain't forget, nigga. So don't be on here acting all crazy and acting like you holier than thou. You not, gang. Stop it. Let's stop that. Let's stop calling. Let's stop. Like you a pot calling the kettle black, bro. Like let's stop it, bro. You not holier than thou, folks. Like, you feel me? He said they all diss George Karl. I don't give a fuck. And all of them shouldn't be talking. Any nigga that got anything negative to say about George Karl shouldn't be looking at Draymond talking shit. Because you niggas know how I feel to be in that motherfucking position. I don't give a fuck who you is. You not holier than thou. Because when it was time for you to go at your coach and talk shit about him, you did. So I don't want to see it. Bro, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, bro. Real spill. I don't want to. I don't like it. It's weird. On phone them. So at the end of the day, and the facts, Kenyon Martin talked about the shit he had said to say about George Karl on the Gil Arena show, where he was talking shit about Draymond bumping heads with his coach. Like, how dare you, bro? Come on, man. Be cool. Leave that shit to somebody else, bro. Because you can't talk. You've been in that situation and you acted just like Draymond did. Phone him. You acted just like him, folks. You the pot calling the kettle black. Let's stop doing that, gang. Let's stop doing that, folks. So, let's get to the next topic, though, man. So, I seen that they just came down with a federal indictment about the shit happened with Lil Mister and all the niggas from, I think it was from Face World or 79 Face World or some shit like that. It was if I'm getting that right, y'all, because this came out a while ago, but it was Face World, right? So I seen all that, bro, and only thing I took from that is this: like, please stop thinking that because you got away with something that you getting away with something out here, man. I feel like that's the new angle that the police is taking now, man. And I feel like it's always been an angle that the feds have taken, but a lot of niggas, for whatever reason, still ain't used to the feds being all in the business. They think they only duck in the state, and that's the first mistake. Because niggas get away with shit, and they like to go and make Instagram posts and tell the city or put it in the group chat and let everybody know they had something to do with something, bro. And look at it. How long Lil Mister been dead, bro? 6, 7 years, some shit like that? Right? When year Lil Mister got killed, bro? You know what I'm saying? Or has it been even sooner than that? Was it 5 years or some shit like that? Like, it's somewhere between 5, 6, and 7 or 8 years. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of niggas thinking they got away with something because they not in jail. But I tell niggas this shit all the time, bro. Like, when the police was coming to lock a lot of niggas up, soon as they name came up and some shit, you know they lost a lot of those, right? They lost a lot of those cases. When you just grab niggas because a witness or two, or you think something is leading you to this person, folks. Like, when you do that, that didn't work. So now you know what they doing. That's why they using the feds' help, and the feds is getting so involved now, bro. Because what the state is doing is passing a lot of these cases to the feds, or they just like waiting on the feds to come and do the job now, or they taking certain inklings of information and tactics from the feds. I don't give a fuck if it take 12 years to come get you for this shit. They working on it, bro. So a lot of niggas, bro, you need to take what's going on with Face World and realize, bro, don't think because you got away with something, you getting away with something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you let your guard down. When you feel like they ain't investigating or they don't know what or who did what. All of that, folk, I ain't even gonna lie. That's how you get put in the blender, folk. That's how you get put in the blender every time, bro. So niggas gotta learn from this shit. Niggas gotta learn, bro. Like, niggas gotta learn, man. Like, just because you got away with something, that don't mean you getting away with something, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they coming to get niggas off old shit. And let me tell you something about niggas that go to jail for old shit, bro. Going to jail for old shit, a lot of niggas used to like. Because they feel like, oh, man, they waited this long to grab me. They must ain't got shit. Or they would have been grabbed me. And that used to be true more often than not back then. But now, when a nigga come grab you for something you did 5, 7, 10 years ago, bro, you should be scared. Because that mean now in this age, at least, that they've been doing their homework. And they ain't come get you when they only had an inkling of information. They came and they let you run the streets and do all type of shit until they got you or they feel like they got you. Then they came. You know what I'm saying? So now, when a nigga come grab you from some shit you forgot you did or you thought you got away with, it's a lot more scariness that come with that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us, we just gotta learn, bro. Like, man, like, just because you got away with something, bro, don't get on going live and trolling. Because, bro, it probably just ain't your time yet, shawty. It probably just ain't your time yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that on that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see they mentioned Dewey Fo, the shorty that got killed from Dog Pound. They was mentioning a lot of niggas from Newski Gang on this shit. Like, it was just a lot of people that got looped in this shit, bro. So everybody's gotta be safe and be mindful, folks. Like, just be safe and be mindful, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. And that's just that on that, folks. Like, that's just that on that, folks. And I agree. I agree, folks. Now let's move on, man. What else did I want to speak on? Oh yeah, so Boss Man D-Lo got caught again, y'all. Like, Boss man D-Lo, for at this point, bro, I don't know if you give a fuck at all. Like, and this is why I'm gonna keep this little segment short and sweet. Cause when you get called out of bounds as many times as you have, bro, I just don't even think you care anymore. Like, and since you don't care, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, okay, maybe you don't give a fuck. People record you while you sleep, or your jaw be out, and you're naked and ass everywhere, and maybe you just don't give a fuck. Like, hey, you don't. When they come out in the news break, you don't ever take it hard. You turn it into a joke. You troll about it. You think it's funny. So hey, if you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. I used to give a fuck, but it seems like you don't give a fuck. So hey, I don't give a fuck. Hey, maybe you like getting exposed and all of that type of shit, and get caught loafing, and maybe you just loose on BD. So if you don't give a fuck, bro, I don't give a fuck. I used to be concerned about the shit and having a bunch to say, but you don't give a fuck, bro, so I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna move on. Bro, you obviously don't care. You're obviously gonna keep lacking and loafing and being falling asleep naked and letting your jaw hang out, and you obviously gonna, you know what I'm saying? You don't give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck. You turned the last shit to a whole fucking meme and a video to troll in your new song. So hey, okay, bro, I don't care. So also want to talk about this shit with Jeffrey Epstein, and I'm gonna do this quick because this is just too much for me. Epstein files hitting the streets. A lot of freaky niggas, a lot of freaky presidents, a lot of freaky secretaries and Fortune 500 company owners and shit like that. Like, it's just a lot, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's just kind of depressing to me. So I don't even be. This just like the Diddy shit with me, bro. Where I feel like it just proved that a lot of the shit we hear and a lot of the rumors that we've heard growing up was not far-fetched, or they was not a lie. When you got niggas in the highest rooms at the highest levels participating in the shit that Epstein was participating in, man, it's like pulling back the Iron Curtain, bro. It just shows you that, bro, no matter how big you are, no where you are, everything got corruption in it, bro. This is why with a lot of shit, bro, it's even be like hurtful for me, because I like to indulge in politics, because I like to know what's happening around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what the fuck is going on in our country and what these lawmakers are subjecting us to. So I'm always watching politic type things, bro, because I like to stay updated and aware so I can deliver these messages to my people who might not be watching the news or watching, period, bro. You know what I'm saying? The last thing you want to do is find out some shit happening while it's happening and it's at its worst point. You know what I'm saying? I like to be able to deliver things to my people, bro, because maybe you have a chance to get you and your family out of this situation, or out of this place, or out of this country. Or maybe you have a chance to take the information and just do what you need to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't watch the news. You don't watch CNN. You don't watch, you're not an internet person, maybe. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of misinformation out there as well that a lot of people seep in or they scroll past because they know it's misinformation. So I like to go get the real shit, you know, break it down to my people in a way that they'll understand. You know what I'm saying? And it just exposed me, bro, that you just never know. Like, you just will never know. And it's corruption and everything, bro. Like, I've learned in this life that it's corruption in religious things, in places, holy places. It's corruption in political places. It's corruption in all type of places, bro. Like, it's corruption in companies, bro, that you think want your best interest. Nigga, Johnson & Johnson got sued. They was literally out here selling shit that was giving people cancer, and they didn't give a fuck. Straight up. Didn't care. Hey, so all type of baby powder and all type of 40-plus-year-old women caught cancer and died. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a fuck. If nobody never caught them, they would still be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So it's just exposed to me that you just can't trust nothing in this world, man. Like, you got to look at everything like through a certain lens and take a lot of shit with a grain of salt, man. You know what I'm saying? Because these people not gonna tell you the truth. They not gonna tell you for like, they ain't gonna tell you nothing. They gonna keep lying to you about that. So, just it's crazy, man. But it ain't nothing I ain't already know. So it is what it is, man. I guess. Also, man, Trump. Briefly want to speak on this. Trump been out here. He been a busy man. Still trying to work with the shit with Ukraine and Russia. He might drop another bomb or two on Iran. It's like, man, let's just go back into the last thing I was just saying with the Epstein files, man. Y'all just stay updated, bro. Because there's a lot going on with our country, with the shit with Venezuela, and it's just a lot, bro. We fighting all type of proxy wars, and we in the middle of a lot of shit, man. And I just indulge and encourage everybody to go get informed. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Don't wait till it's too late, or till whatever problem that is happening is at your front door to try to get educated. Because at that point, it's often too late. It's often too late. So, yeah, go get acquainted with what's going on, man. That's just that on that, bro. That's just that on that. So let me go to Blueface, man. Blueface been out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I love Blueface, bro. Blueface funny as fuck, folks. Like, hey, not like Mirror 7949, bro. I already spoke on Shador. You kind of late on that, folks. On video, I literally just spoke on Shador maybe 3-4 topics ago. So yeah, man, go check that out, folks. Go check that out. But yeah, man, I feel like Blueface is what we need in the industry, man. He says shit that a lot of niggas be trying to be politically correct and nice about, and say he's still unhinged, he's still out here fucking niggas, bitches, putting them on blast, making niggas feel shitty, and he'll squabble, and he'll get down. That's why I fuck with him, for he'll get down. He just came home from popping a nigga, so he'll bust his gun, he'll get on niggas' ass, he'll do a lot, bro, and I fuck with that. I ain't gonna lie, for like, I just wanted to say that about Blueface, man. I fuck with how he programming and how he politicking, for. You know what I'm saying? He a little unhinged, but I like niggas that's in the industry and ain't went industry. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta keep yourself grounded by staying who you really are. You know what I'm saying? It's on my teeth. What the fuck is that? It's something on my teeth. Why ain't nobody tell me it was it was something on my teeth, bro? Damn, I can't get it out either. Damn. Okay. Yeah, but Emerald tomorrow. Nobody noticed that but you. Oh shit, hey, my bad. Okay then. Oh bro. Shout out to Not Like Mirror 7949 for the donation though. Yeah. But yeah, man. So that's what I wanted to say about Blueface, man. He funny as fuck. Okay, so I'm getting to one of my last topics, man. So Jmane made a vlog and shit of the Rodwave concert, right? And I went to both dates. Actually, he had 2 dates in Chicago. I went to both dates. And Jmane did a story about me leaving him outside, man. Matter of fact, let's go check it out, man. Let's go check it out, bro. Let's go check it out, man. I want for the people who didn't see this, I want y'all to see this, man. I'm voting him. I want y'all to see this, man. Cause it's funny as hell.
Shit, bring shit down. I want me a chain now. I'm cold. I love that shit. Tell Lonnie go get my shit. Bring shit down. I want me a chain now. I can't be happy about my chain. I can't be happy about my chain. Rodwave.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. My bad.
I just got kicked out of the Rodwave concert, bro. this chain right now, bro.
Why you ain't just go in the crowd with the rest of the people? Like,
bro, general admission, do I look like one of those? I'm not one of those, Red. I seen y'all over there.
No, we was close.
I'm not trying to be close. This is my shit. This is my shit. I should be getting folks them in. It hit different when it's my city and United Center playing with me. I'm chopping over Tay, break shit down, eat man, folks they wolves eat man. Folks that pop this shit, I'm the plug shit. What I'm in this bitch, woo. They finna come with my wristbands right now. I got 5, but shit, this is like it's 6 of you. Come on, Tay, you ain't even gonna do me like that though. Come on. We ain't doing that. See, that's that 600 shit. Break this shit down. Hold on. Can I get a wristband? I love you, bro. Break this shit down. That's the last one, folks. That's for you? That's for me. I'm down. You ain't never finna do Jmane. He merchant. He on BD motherfucker finna come back out and give you a pass. As soon as he said that shit, I knew he was lying. And he did.
Hey, now it's funny as hell, cause he is. Hey, so look, first of all, let me just speak on how I even got to the Rodwave concert. So now, Rodwave is a friend of mine, man. Like me and him, I talked to Rodwave. We be talking this shit on the phone. Me and him, he ideated me a while back and shit, and he thorough guy, man. Like I fuck with Rodwave, shout out to him, man. And he was also one of those people, like, bro, it's so crazy, man, because, bro, me and Rodwave, when he DM'd me, bro, do y'all know Rodwave was DMing me in 2017, bro, before he got on, and was asking me how much for promo, bro? I swear to God, bro, no cap. Like, this shit be just crazy how life worked, bro. Before he got on, folks, he DM'd me when he was just trying to get his music promoted, bro. Like, real shit. And he asked me, like, how much is a post, bro? This, look, fool. Like, real shit, bro. Look at this shit. This before bro got on. This before bro got on, folks. Like, on bro grave, folks. Like, this before bro even got on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even saying that on no crazy. I'm just saying, like, it'd be crazy how life worked, bro. Like, it was wild seeing that, folks, because, like, you just turn up, bro. Like, you could really just turn up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go from, like, needing paid promo to everything you do being posted, and you don't even got to send it out to nobody. You the hottest thing in the world. It's just crazy how life can even work, bro. And I didn't even know that. I didn't even weep that, bro, until he DM'd me later down the line, folks. Like, so, me and bro, like, bro been fucked, like, he fucked with the drill. Like, he grew up off that. Like, I don't know how old people think Rodwave is, but Rodwave probably, like, 25, 26 years old, bro. You know what I'm saying? He grew up jamming it, watching this drill wave, just like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And me and bro, he hit me up and shit. Y'all remember when Rodwave changed his profile picture to a picture of LA, folks? You know what I'm saying? Like, folks really tapped in. Like, he really tapped in, bro. He really, like, fuck with niggas, bro. And I appreciate it. Just like Chris Brown, bro. It take a lot for niggas to come off their pedestal, bro, and reach back or reach out to niggas who not in they echelon, bro. And niggas like him, I respect that, bro. And we was talking way before I even knew he was even going on tour. So when he got on tour, and I seen he was coming to Chicago, bro, I hit him up. And I'm like, man, I see you coming to Rack, man. I'm trying to come through on phone him. So he FaceTimed me and shit, told me he was coming through. And he ended up putting me in a group chat with his road management and shit. So he can, so I can be good. He put me in a group chat with them because he's like, bro, if in case I'm in, like, you know, I'm in the back, I ain't got my phone, I'm doing rehearsals, something like that, sound check, you could be in tune with my people, they gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? So he put me in a group chat with his road team and his management and shit. They gave me 5 tickets per show. So I went both days. He gave me 5 wristbands. So I had to meet him at the tunnel at the meetup spot, which Jmane was parked at. But they was like, I was straight. Like, these tickets was coming from Rodwave himself. So I was straight. So I had my people, every time I knew folk I was going to the show, I had my people. You know what I'm saying? Have some hoes, one of the guys or two, you know what I'm saying? And I got my 5. So this day I'm coming to I think this was the second show. I get to the show, I get to the meetup point where Rodwave peoples come out, meet me at the gate at the dock. Cause this is basically like the backstage entrance, folks. So they meet you at the dock that's on like the street or some shit. And Jmane was already parked in cause it's a parking lot, like soon as you get past the dock. He was already in there. So he seen me standing outside the thing, waiting on Rodwave Peoples to walk up, and he ended up belling out the car. It was him and his cameraman. So he right there and shit, and bro get that he tell me and shit like, man, yeah, before I was just in the Rodwave concert, before I got put out or something happened where he was in there and he ended up having to leave out, folks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he ended up, I guess he didn't have the credentials to be back there. So they ended up, the security put him out eventually, but he was in there at first with YTB Fatnum. He said he was in there with Fatnum, folks. You know what I'm saying? On Fatnum. So I was thinking like, how the fuck you get in with Fatnum, or you went in to see Fatnum, but you didn't have the credentials to stay in and be in a United Center. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like, man, what the fuck, how that happen? But whatever happened. He was with YTB Fatnum, and then he had to get up out of there, folks. On video that the security ain't let him stay. So now when I'm walking up, he at the back about to probably leave the United Center, and he get out the car, he see me and folks, me and him tweaking and shit, we playing around, we joking and shit, and he tell us what happened. So I'm like, damn. So now as he telling us what's going on with him, my people come and get me from the gate, hand me my envelope with my name on it and my 5 passes in it. That's why you see when he turned when he recording, he turned the camera on me. I'm already dishing my shit out. I got 2, 3 hoes with me, one of the guys, my cameraman. Like I already got my people on photo. You know what I'm saying? I'm already ripping my shit out, handing it to the hoes and shit. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, break this shit down. Folks, one of them for me. I'm like, that. Well, oh, man, damn, folks, I don't want to leave you out because it was cold as fuck in the rack. Like, I'm talking about cold. On bro grade. So I'm like, damn, folks, I don't want to leave you out, gang. I love you, folks, on BD. But, boy, look, I got to get in here, though. I got my credentials. I got to slide in. I'm going to try to see if I can grab you some in here so you can get to the back. And I ain't gonna lie, nigga, them credentials I had was so motherfucking crazy, nigga. I ain't had to, nigga, I could have got in the United Center with a rocket launcher on phone. Like, nigga, I go right through the dock, go through the back. Boy, I came in that bitch with a whole gallon of Dawn, all type of shit. Like, boy, cause bro, the first day, I was steady having to go to the motherfucking concession stands and the bars and shit to get liquor. Well, I got my hoes with me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing liquor here today. Well, I bought a whole gallon of Dawn in that bitch. I'm drunk as hell at the show. I'm in that bitch. I'm singing that shit back to bro. I swear to God, Rodwave show was cracking so hard. Both days sold out wall to wall in that bitch. And the tickets he gave me, I had a wristband to get backstage, and I had a wristband to be on a riser. The riser is like basically a VIP section where only like his peoples can watch the show at. You know what I'm saying? And it's like right in front, but it's like elevated, like y'all elevated, and y'all basically looking at the show eye level on phone number, folks. So I'm plugged up. I'm watching the show. My hoes with me. Like I'm doing my thing. I'm backstage. I went in there, met folks backstage. We chopped it up and shit, man. On phone them grade, he cool as hell. Rodwave, cool as fuck, folks. I seen everybody in there knew me, so I'm taking pictures with everybody and shit. Like I was in my bag. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I was overly in my bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, I tried to get some credentials for folks. I ain't even gonna lie, I tried to get some credentials for folks, but boy, it was tight on. I ain't gonna lie, folks. And they knew I had credentials, so they like, he trying to get some credentials for like somebody who wasn't supposed to have them. Like, they was tight on with that shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? So That was really it. I never left folks because he was never with me on photo. Like he was never with me. But I did tell him like I'm gonna try to get some shit so I can come and grab you. It was tight on, bro. It was tight. It was tight on. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cassandra 82 said, "Happy New Year, Tay. Missed you, P. Ray. Pray all is well with you and your family. Was a little worried about you. Blessed to you and happy to see you and hearing you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the donation, sis, man. My good sis, one of my moms. I always push it through. Yeah, I told y'all I'm back this year. We going crazy, man. I'm happy y'all happy to hear from me. I'm happy to hear from y'all. And while I'm right here talking, let me make sure because I've been saying this, but I ain't want to cut my train of thought. Shout out to What's a Gooner. Oh, I don't think Gooner is a Gooner. Okay, crazy name, but shout out to bro for sending that honey bun, baby. On phone them. Shout out to folks for sending that don't truck, baby shark He sent the perky, sent the blue, baby. On phone them. Shout out to bro. But yeah, folks, I ain't even gonna lie. On phone, man. But yeah, I tried. It just ain't go right. It just ain't go right, man. But shout out to my boy Jmane though, man. On phone, he funny as hell, fool. I ain't gonna lie. But shout out to folks for sending that honey bun, folks. Gonna be there. So last but not least, man, before I get off here, G, I did want to address something, right? And it was so Inky D did an interview, and the corporate asked him something about like Lil Mikey saying that we split up because a lot of niggas flipped GD or some shit like that. And Inky D was like, man, shit. Oh, I see Tay talking, but Tay can't really, Tay wasn't outside in 08 and 09, and he wasn't around in 08 and 09, and he said some shit like that, basically like, he see that I be talking about shit that happened in 08 and 09, and I wasn't around in 08 or 09, so I couldn't speak on that, folks. Now, I'm going to say this, right? Initially, when I first heard this, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. This shit pissed me off. This was as worse to me as when Mimo said he was 600 before me. Like, some shit just, I couldn't even fathom what was coming out of niggas' mouths when a lot of shit even be getting said. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when I heard this, it blew me because this be the examples that I be needing to hear, though, that just show me niggas be getting on these couches and just saying whatever the fuck they want to say, folks. So, now mind you, when I first heard this shit, I'm not even gonna lie. I planned on coming on here and addressing this shit and getting very personal. Like, I was gonna address this and I was gonna get very personal. I'm not even gonna lie. I was gonna be on Inky D bumper, folks. I'm not even gonna lie. Thankfully for him, I've had time to think about. I've had time to cool down, and I've had time to just think about shit and now I'm not even gonna make it personal. I'm just gonna come out with facts. You know what I'm saying? So, and also, Inky D, when when I first started this video, I told y'all like I was dealing with some personal shit with my family, and you know my family is all like my family, my peoples, bro. We all originally from my hood, so everybody know my family. So the shit that was going on with my family, Inky D heard about it, and Inky D sent some words of encouragement and his condolences to me. You know what I'm saying? He sent it to me and Mina, actually, folks. Like, he sent condolences to me and Mina. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to attack Inky D because that was some real shit, and we don't even, like, you know, we don't really be seeing eye to eye, but that was some real shit. So I'm not even gonna get personal with Inky D, folks. I'm not gonna attack his character. I'm not gonna do nothing. But I'm about to come with the facts. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, cause certain shit we just don't even be having to lie about. So one thing, bro, that I hate is when niggas just pull shit out of their ass when niggas never like, bro, have y'all noticed I've been doing these stories and speaking on shit that a lot of the people is alive that was around when this shit happened. Like I know we got a lot of dead people and people in jail, but it's a lot of people who could vouch or disapprove what I be saying, bro. The first nigga y'all hear say some shit like this is him. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga would have, if a nigga could have said that I was never around in 08 or 09 to say the shit I say about 08 or 09, you would have heard it already. It wouldn't have took him to come home and say this. You know what I'm saying? You would have been heard a nigga try to call cap on something I be saying. You ain't never heard it. You know what I'm saying? You hear when niggas be trying to get cute and impress other niggas or ride for other niggas and shit, or just I don't know, folks. Like, I don't know what the fuck possessed folks to even say that, but it's just a lie. So first of all, let me tell you, I'm gonna give y'all a storyline. I transferred to Bessie Ross in 2009. I didn't transfer to my hood. Like, you know how Lil Steve transferred to Bessie Ross in like 2010? But he was not from our hood, so we didn't know him prior to transferring to Bessie Ross. My mama never wanted me to go to school in my hood, bro, but I always lived in my hood, bro. Always. Literally, my grandma moved in the white building, 6253 South Michigan. This the same building McAdoo from. This the same building I'm from, bro, on BD. My grandma moved in that building in 1985. My mamas is from over there. My cousins is from over there. I grew up in that area. I got pictures, bro. Me and my cousin Shay, which is one of my mama's sister's daughters. We the same age. Me and her graduated from kindergarten, and our pictures, we standing in front of the white building, 6253 South Michigan. We standing in front of that building. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been in that area my whole life. If I wasn't on the low end, bro, with my daddy's side of the family, and my mama's side of the family from the low end too. But if I wasn't on the low end with my daddy's side, nigga, I was at my grandma's crib in 6253 South Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one thing. Two, when I was growing up, bro, I never really, like, bro, me and Inky D, I knew Inky D in 2008. You know what I'm saying? I knew him then. So I don't know how I know him, and me and him not cousins. We never slept in the same bed or none of that. I knew him and was hanging around these niggas, seeing them in the hood then. Now, was we in the same group before we started all claiming and being from 600? No. But it was reasons for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because in 08, I knew Blast. I knew Blast. I knew D-Rose, Mac, Lil D, Booker, all of us. We had our own group, bro. We was everyday niggas. We didn't run around hanging with a lot of niggas. Mind you, everybody know each other because we all from this area. But I wasn't with you, bro. You wasn't with me on phone. But don't make it seem like I wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? I always been around. Always. I've been around longer than you niggas if we gonna keep it a buck. Like I said, my grandma moved over there in 85. I've been outside over there. I've been through that bitch. My blood been in that area on phone. I don't know nobody who could say they mama or grandma was living over there in 85 on phone. Y'all wasn't. So that's one thing. That's thing two. So the third thing is this, bro. Cause he also said when he said that I wasn't outside in 08 or 09, he also after that said that this shit with us and them niggas been going on. We been catching them niggas beating their ass, and we been catching them niggas. We been into it with them. Brick City been into it with Gyro City, and just like they been into it with MOB. He said this, right? So now let's go back, and now I'm about to make a few points and call this count. Bro, now imagine, I told you I transferred to Bessie Rose in 2009. I was in 7th grade. Imagine, I'm not meeting nobody from my hood in 08 or 09 or none of that. I just transferred to the school. Everybody I already knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? I already knew everybody. These was already all my friends. We just didn't go to school together. When I came home from either going to Tanner or from, what the fuck was that? Nicholson. I was going to Nicholson. All of these niggas that I was around in Bessie Rose, I used to hang with when I was going to my other schools, bro. You know what I'm saying? I came to Bessie Rose in 7th grade. Lil D and Blastnum was in 6th grade. They was a grade under me. Moo, which is Inky D's big brother, was in 8th grade. He was a grade over me. He was in Mina grade. I already knew Moo. So now this just tell you like it's capping that because I transferred to the school in 09. I know I transferred in 09 because Mina graduated that same school year, but you know you gotta the school year started in 09, but it ended in 2010. Mina graduated from high school in 2010. Her freshman year was 2010. My freshman year was 2011. On phone now. So I transferred to the Ross, which is the school in our hood in 09. His little brother Mumu was going to Bessie Ross in 09. We all was. He was in 8th grade, I was in 7th grade. When we used to get out of school, we used to go to this place called the Center. We called it the Center, but it was a Boys and Girls Club. This was in 09 and 08, because we was going to this Boys and Girls Club before I was even going to Bessie Ross on BD. So we was going to this school. We was going to it was right on 63rd, bro. In our hood. Our hood, it was on 63rd and Wabash. Bessie Ross was on 61st and Wabash, or 60th and Wabash. So we got out of school, walked right up Wabash to the Boys and Girls Club, which is what we called the Center. Now, 09, do you want to know who was standing across the street from the Center? FBG Duck. And I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna pull this shit up because I'm gonna show y'all what was going on. So I'm gonna show y'all what was going on. Okay. So now this is 6253 South Wabash, or 6224 South Wabash, right? So now let me show y'all. This is it's a animal shelter or some animal league welfare or animal welfare league. This is the animal shelter directly across the street from the Boys and Girls Club that we all went to. Now imagine this address says 6224 Wabash, right? Y'all remember when I was doing the FBG Duck story and I told y'all FBG Duck stayed across the street from the Boys and Girls Club in our hood. It was the only apartment building on that block. This is the apartment building. This is it right here. It's boarded up now. It's right next to the animal shelter. And this is the only apartment building that's on this block, all the way till you get to 61st. Now, when you turn it around, which is across the street, keep in mind, Duck Crib is right here. Let's go across the street. This is the Boys and Girls Club, or what used to be the Boys and Girls Club. We was all going here after school in 2009. Now, Duck was coming to this center every day after school. He didn't go to school with us in Bessie Ross. He was a little older, but he was coming to this center every day after school. And you know he was a hooper. He was tall as hell. He knew how to hoop. You know who used to be hooping with him? D-Thing, 22, Inky D and Manny. All of these niggas that Inky D gonna probably swear up and down that was actually around, and I wasn't. He said I wasn't, but they was actually around, and y'all was actually supposedly be affiliated with the Brick City shit, right? This before 600. But if you was affiliated with Brick City, how was you going to the center every day hooping with Duck? Now, let me give you another one. Scrap from MOB that got killed because he said MOB been ops to Brick City too, and he been affiliated and I wasn't. Scrap was Mac's best friend. They went to Carter. Carter is a school that's on 58th in Michigan. This is on MOB territory. Scrap was Mac's best friend, but he was always from down there. Mac was them that MOB, bro. So Scrap was coming to this same center in our hood, hooping every day, getting pickup games with them, with on them. The niggas he swear was around when all this shit was happening. But he told y'all this shit been going on with Brick City and Gyro, just like it's been going on with Brick City and MOB. And when he was catching the ops, he was beating their ass. But the ops was coming to the center every day with you, hooping with you, and you was hooping with them. You didn't fight none of them niggas at the center. So what's been going on? Scrap came to the center every day and hooped and walked from MOB. If you was hooping with these niggas in the center, how can you turn around and say you was been beating these niggas ass and this shit been going on with Fonum and the ops and you was hanging with these niggas? You and all the other niggas, you gonna act like Ben from the hood or Ben was around when all this shit was going on. All y'all was playing pickup games with these niggas. You used to pick Scrap before you pick one of the guys to be on your team. And Duck the same. We used to have to line up and the team leaders of each team that's going against each other used to pick niggas. You niggas used to be the leaders of the team picking op niggas to be on your team, bro. Do I gotta call niggas? I know I don't gotta call niggas, bro, because you know this shit not count. So that's that on that, right? Another thing though, in 2008 and 2009, bro, do y'all not know Ops was living on our block on the bricks? Now I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna show y'all. Okay. If you really know what you know, right? And you've been a drill historian for however long, everybody knows where this place is. Let me just see. If you're a drill historian, oh fuck, I went too far. If you're a drill historian, right, and you've been a fan of 600, you know exactly what this is, right? Y'all know what this is, right? If you're a drill historian and you a fan of 600, y'all know what this is, right? Do y'all know what y'all know what this is, don't y'all? Like, do I gotta say what this is, folks? For the people who don't know what this is and that I gotta tell, this is the bricks. This is 59th, right between King Drive and Calumet, bro. This is the bricks. This right here is the bricks. What we first was what we hung where our hood start. This the bricks. So now look, now this the bricks, right? This the bricks. I'm gonna show y'all. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. That's King Drive up there. This the bricks right between King Drive and Calumet. Now let's go to Calumet. I'm gonna do this shit on the phone with y'all. I'm gonna do this shit, right? I'm gonna show y'all this shit. Wow, I'm gonna do this live for y'all. Y'all see this Calumet? Let's take a loopy loop around, right? Or is it this way? Is it this way? Yes, this way. This is Calumet. Now let's take a little loopy loop. Now keep in mind, that's the bricks right there. That is the bricks right here. This is Calumet, man. This is Calumet. Let's take a little loopy loop. This Calumet still, y'all. We going down Calumet, man. We going down Calumet. We going down Calumet, man. I went a little too far. Hold on, y'all. I know I'm screwing this up a little bit, but it's all for the plot. Let me just show y'all what the fuck was going on. So now look, y'all. If you can't tell from right here, this is the back of the bricks, bro. This is that shit I just showed y'all around the corner, folks. This from Calumet you can see the back of our hood, right? You feel me? And this parking lot didn't even used to be right here, so it just used to be an open space between here, Calumet. You could go straight to the back of the bricks from Calumet. So now look, you see I just turned it around. All I did was turn the camera around. This the bricks right here. You used to be able to go through this lot and be right on the back of the bricks. This where the ops lived. The ops. MOB was staying right on our block on 59th and Calumet. And you want to know what we was doing? We was hanging with these niggas. The op name was Javante, bro. I used to mess with his little sister. These is Mac cousins. Mac cousins, bro. The op name was Javante. He was going to Carter with the rest of MOB. And coming home every day, walking to 58th, 59th and Calumet untouched. You want to know what also was happening? These niggas was throwing parties on our block in 2008 and 9. Having house parties. You want to know who was at the house parties? Me, D-Thang, Inky D, 22, D-Thang. You feel me? Lil Boo. We was at these parties with them, bro. I remember one night, I still be talking to this nigga's little sister. Do I gotta call her? They threw a party in their crib and we came. We went to their party in 09. So how was y'all beating these niggas' ass and all of this shit, and this shit been going on, yet we hung with these niggas in 08 and 09? Because see, the thing about it is, bro, yeah, in 08, I was only 12 years old, bro. 11, about to be 12. But the thing about it is, bro, when you live in a certain area, you get your parents, we used to play in the back of the white building. I used to be outside, even though I was 11 and 12 years old. I was outside, bro. I wasn't one of them 11-year-olds who had to sit on the game and be in the house because I was scared or my mama was scared. I was out in the field. Most of them parties I be talking about from the white building when Danielle Cole lived there and all them epic O-Block parties, I was only 12 years old. So yeah, I was young. But on BD, I've been outside, folks. The shit I just showed y'all, folks, them niggas, the ops was living on our blocks. Folk them was going to their parties. We was going to their parties, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was going to their parties, gang. We was outside. These ops that folks claim he was beating up when he was catching them, them niggas was living in our hood and going untouched, living there years, throwing parties. Real shit. He say he was beating niggas up, but you was hooping with these same niggas in 08 and 09, bro. When Lil D had a party, bro, I did a story time on this. Lil D had a party. I just watched Butter and Lil Mikey talk about this same party on Corporate Cartel, bro. They said it was Booker Party, but it wasn't Booker Party. It was Lil D Party on BD. It was Lil D Party. Lil D had just made like 11 or some shit, bro, on BD. Literally, bro. This shit gotta be like 2008 or 9. Lil D had just turned 11. He threw a party. Lil D was staying on 61st, on 60th and Prairie, bro, which is also in our hood on BD. He was staying in our hood, folks. This probably was like, maybe it was like 09. I'll give it 09 because it wasn't 10. It wasn't 10. It was probably 09. On phone them. Nigga. Phone them through, Booker threw Lil D a party in the crib. All the guys was there. The ops was there. Butter them was there. Gucci them was there. All type of niggas was there. We partied the whole night with these niggas, bro. Now, when the shit was over, niggas got to get into it, and we end up chasing Gucci Brown, Savion, them folk. We chased them niggas, folk, back to the ops, folk. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I'm confused. And I ain't gonna lie, when the shit first came out, I even talked to folk them. Like, I called the guys for to make sure. I know I'm not tweaking, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't tweaking. You know what I'm saying? And I called for them and I said, bro, is I'm tweaking? They said, man, hell no. His ass just on these interviews just fronting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just fronting this shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I told you, Inky D hit me up for when he heard some news was going on with my family before he sent his condolences, and I appreciate that and I respect that. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not on this bitch over going crazy on him and making it personal. But at the end of the day, folk, let's not lie though. We not doing that, bro. Whatever big folk them had going on with the ops before we got in the streets, you can't speak to that either. You not a part of their era. Now, if Trigger and F and Breezy and E-Day, all of them, their history is different from what was going on when we was in 08 and 09, folks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever folk them had going on with them niggas, you can't talk about. You wasn't a part of that. You was hanging with them niggas still. Whatever triggered them and all them, they age and they era had going on with them niggas, that was them. You can't speak to that, bro, because in 08 and 09, you was hanging with the ops. Just like all of the niggas that was old enough or in that era, we was hanging with them niggas. Stop always trying to get on these interviews and make everybody want to make themselves sound like these big tough ass gangsters and killers and shit. Like, no, bro. Stop it. We was hanging with them niggas, bro. Whatever been going on was before our time and before our era. Because the niggas who was even I looked up to that was from our hood, bro, was doing the same shit I was doing with them niggas. Hanging. It was hanging. Hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We was damn near besties with these niggas at the time, bro. You can't speak to what them had going on with these niggas, bro. You wasn't their age. You were not a part of their era. You were part of my era. And in my era, we hung with them niggas, bro. Until we didn't. Until it went up. Until we was into it. Anything prior to that, 08, 09, nigga, on BD, we was hanging with them niggas. On Steve, boy. Hooping with them niggas. Taking pictures with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Stop that, bro. You the only nigga to get out here and act like you wasn't hanging with the ops, bro. We all hung with the ops, bro. Everybody, even from both sides, admit we all hung together at one point. You the first nigga come on this motherfucker acting like you was been just beating their ass left to right and you never hung with these niggas. Every nigga around you hung with them niggas, bro. Hooped with them niggas. Been in these cribs with these niggas, bro. So, come on, man. Come on. We not doing that, bro. Like, we ain't doing that, bro. These niggas lived in our hood. We went to their parties. When we threw parties in the hood, they used to come to our parties. How y'all think Booger, when I told y'all the story about Booger getting whooped by Troy in the O, how y'all think I tell that story if we wasn't hanging with these niggas at first? How the fuck did they get in the same party for Troy and the rest of the O to jump these niggas if we wasn't hanging with them, bro? When they when Danielle Cole threw that party in 2009, in the old road Booger, it wasn't oh you MOB, we O Block shit. It wasn't that. It wasn't none of that on phone them. Cause if there was some beef, they ass would have got rolled in the party. We wouldn't be hanging around each other. It wasn't none of that. Nigga Booger was in the party with us in 6253 South Michigan, the white building. O Block just had a habit of rolling niggas after the party. So if the party over and we all leaving, anybody who not literally one of us is subject to getting jumped. And Booger got jumped that night for that reason. Not because it was nothing personal or nothing. Because you was the odd man out. So if we wasn't hanging with these niggas at first, how the fuck did we start getting into it with niggas at the end of these parties? It don't make sense. You gotta be around for us to jump you or see you or beef with you at the party. Like, you have to have been there and been in the party with us the whole night. So at the end of the day, bro, it just be like, I don't know if niggas be forgetting or having a brain freeze or a brain fart or what, with a lot of shit that be coming out of their mouth. But at the end of the day, bro, we gotta be like careful with just saying whatever the fuck we want to say on this shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's niggas out here that can call cap, and I'm calling cap. I'm fooling them. We was hanging with these niggas. Niggas wasn't beating these niggas ass. Niggas was hanging with these niggas, bro. I got a story with Inky D in the ops on phone them. But I'm not gonna tell him unless he wanna make me speak on it on phone them. But he know, like, bro, he know we hung with them niggas, bro, on Steve. He know that, fool. He know that. He know that, fool. We not like, come on, fool. We not finna do, nigga, that crib I just showed y'all, fool, on 59th and Prairie where Javante from MOB was living. Nigga, I used to be in that crib. I'd go over there to see his sister, go in his room, because his room was in the back, in the kitchen. The kitchen was all the way to the back on phone. And his room was in the kitchen. Like, it wasn't in the actual kitchen, but the door to his room was in the kitchen on phone. So I go to the back to the kitchen. His door was like right on the right. When you get to the kitchen, you bust it right. That's his door. Nigga, I'm in there getting high with him and K.I. on Steve. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, folk. We been hanging with them niggas, bro. Let's stop that, folk. On phone, we all gangsters on phone. But niggas, you can just admit that, bro. We all hung with them niggas. But what you shouldn't have never said, and what's not even an opinion, like, that can't even ever be said, is that I wasn't around in 08 and 09, bro. If I wasn't around in 08 and 09, wasn't none of these niggas around. And I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell y'all that this not me being braggish or boasting or nothing. If I can't say I was around in 2008 or 2009, nobody was. And no, he wasn't Super BD. All us BD on phone them. All us BD. We all had this. We all faces on phone them, nigga. We all hung with them niggas. Ain't no big eyes, Lil U's. If D-Thang and Lil Boo was hanging with these niggas, all of us was on phone them. On phone them. And that's just that on that, folks. Like, if I wasn't around, wasn't nobody else had. Period. That's that on that. Like I said, I ain't even want to make it personal. I had enough time to calm down and think and just come with the facts. I ain't make it personal. I ain't talk about him personally or nothing. But what he said on that interview, folks, he trying to rewrite history, folks. That didn't happen. We was cool with them niggas. Y'all was hooping, because I was never a hooper. So I want the nigga at the center hooping with them. Y'all was the hoopers. Y'all was hooping with these niggas. Y'all was picking these niggas to go on y'all teams, and y'all was playing against these niggas every day at the school. Duck and scrap included, because they used to be that every day. Every day. Every day. Come on, man. Just stop that. You gotta stop that, fool. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man, bro. Yeah, but that's the end of Wake and Bake today, man. On for them, I'm gonna come back, y'all. For he say, Tay, you was just on the sideline game. Yeah, I wasn't a hooper, bro. Like, I was a hack. Like, I was a football player, bro. Like, when I used to hoop, I was like one of them niggas that was like a defensive specialist. I would just put out there. I never got the ball for real. I never did nothing with I never dribbled or none of that. My whole thing, if I got picked up, folk, I was one of them damn picks. Like, maybe a few hoopers that show up to the center every day, was sick at home, didn't come, so they'll just take. Come on, folks. Damn, like they used to pick me because they had to put a man on the court, not because I was good. Don't fold them. Soon as a nigga don't show up, now, come on, Tay. Damn, folks. Like, I was ass, bro, because I was just a hack. Like, I was not good. I used the air ball. Like, I could never even figure out for real how to put a perfect push or a shot on the ball. Like, I used to either hit that bitch hard off the backboard or I'm airballing. Like, no in between, folks. Like, Literally, I was a hack. Like I used to get hack. I used to hack niggas. Like you feel me? Like that's it. That's all I know how to do is hack. I'm a get a steal, probably get a block, get a few steals. Like they used to be ripping niggas up, folks. Like you know what I'm saying? But I was weak as hell. But that's how you know I'm qualified to say what I used to see, because I wasn't on the teams, but I used to watch you niggas. I used to be sitting there in the center watching y'all hoop on phone them. And I remember these teams. You niggas used to hoop with phone them, on phone them. You used to hoop with the ops on Steve. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was on the sideline, like watching niggas on phone them. Like, you feel me? And you niggas used to be in that bitch just real live with the ops. On phone them. I always knew my lane, folks. That's why I played for the Washington Park Redskins. I ain't ever hooped or played in no little league or nothing as a hooper. Boy, I went to play for my park district, folks, as a running back and a defensive end, folks. On for them. And I played for the Washington Park Redskins on Steve. On for them. I did. I was a football guy. But if you needed me to, somebody ain't come, all right, I'll play, folks. On bro. But nigga already know what come with me, folks. I can't shoot. I can't dribble. And on BD, I'm hacking. You know what I'm saying? So, they talking about Taymon Green. Yeah, damn near on phone them. Like, that's all I am. I know it. And I was comfortable with my role, though. Like, if I do get picked, I already know. I'm not crying about the ball, trying to get up shots, none of that. Because we used to do a little shoot around and shit before niggas really picked their teams. And I just could never, like, I used to never make shots, bro. Like, never make shots. Like, I was ass. Like, even when we used to hoop on the park, at the park on 600, bro, in Washington Park, when the rims was up, I was ass out there, bro. I had I swear to God, I had one day when I was feeling so good. I don't know what it was about, but I was like out there. I was out there hooping. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was doing a one-on-one. It was me and Blast. We was playing a one-on-one before I was cooking Blast ass. Like, I was doing shit between my legs, floaters. Like, I was hooping. I don't know what the fuck got. Even Booker was watching us hoop. And Booker, do some shit, skull on Blast Booker. Like, damn, motherfucker, I didn't know you had that in you. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was a good, like, ISO nigga or something. Like, but like on a team, I was ass on phone them. Like, I was ass, bro. Like, so I remember them games though. I used to be there, bro. Like, I used to be there every day on Steve. I went to the center every day after school. Phone them. So that was it, on phone them. Blast know I was cooking his ass that day at the park, boy, on phone them. On phone them. Like, I'm telling you, I was a football nigga though. Like, I ain't never lied about that, but we was with the op, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was so crazy because all of the guys was hoopers. That's why I knew I was weak though. Cause all of my homies could hoop, bro. I was like one of the only, I'm talking about, bro, every nigga from 600 knew how to hoop but me. Like, every nigga, like, they could have them there went D1. Like, I'm talking about all of my homies that I could think of, like, right off the top of my head was hoopers, bro. On Steve, they all could hoop, folks. Like, they all could hoop. I ain't gonna lie, but except me. On phone them. Like, I just couldn't hoop. I don't know why that was, folks. But, he said, Rara King say you might have been overthinking it, thinking about it when you played on the team. Sometimes overthinking it can hinder us. Probably because when it's just me versus another person, I'm not like, I don't have nobody to pass it to, or because you better than me, or you could get a better shot. Like, when it's a one-on-one and I'm the only person who can shoot the ball and I'm the only person that like can bail me out of this situation, I could hoop. I ain't gonna lie. But if I'm playing on the team of niggas and all my niggas was hoopers and I wasn't, I'm not finna be on that bitch chucking shots and trying to over dribble and do all that, because it was niggas I'm playing with that's way better than me at this shit. So I'm just doing what I do on defense, and I'm letting them basically cook on BD, because I ain't that on them. But yeah, maybe you might be right, Rara, because I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember having too many one-on-ones, but I remember cooking Blast ass that day. I cooked his ass. I was putting it between my legs. I'm telling you, I was cooking Blast. I ain't gonna lie, I was cooking his ass, folks. Yeah, this was Blast. Yeah, this was Blast on BD. This was Blast. I remember it was Blast. I was cooking his ass for them. But yeah, man, that's the end of Wake and Bake today, man. On for them. We had a good Wake and Bake though, man. Did y'all miss me, man? Did you miss me? I ain't got big. You know what I'm saying? Blast was raw as fuck at hooping too. For I don't know why. I just cooked with his ass that day. I ain't gonna lie. Like I cooked his ass that day, folks. Like I just did, folks. I put belt the ass that day, folks. It. Um. Yeah, man. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it, man. On for them. I'm glad y'all enjoyed this shit, man. Y'all stay safe, man. On for them. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm gonna do a talent show tonight, though, man. So if you want to tap in with the talent show tonight, come through, man. On for them. I got a talent show going tonight, man. We rocking out, folks. So y'all make sure y'all pull back up probably like 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, folks. It's 6:53 right now. So in the next hour or two, we gonna go back up, man. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was supposed to do this talent show a month ago. And I just ain't even been streaming it. So I'm finna knock this shit out tonight. I got my list ready of people, man. So you feel me? Y'all tap back in. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next episode. On phone them. I'm out.